Good morning. It is Monday. Wow. I love Monday. Not really, but it's a good Monday because I'm here with you all. I see a lot of people up in the chat wondering what's going on with the Nancy Guthrie case. We are absolutely going to cover that today, absolutely give you all the updates. Oh, good morning, what's this stuff? And Brandon and Nate Dogg, all my classic friends. LJ, good morning. You guys are with me the whole day today. I will be your trusted guide through our little pre-show and our regularly scheduled live programming. Jimmy's Teeth said, Talia, newest UFO expert, at least in my book. True enough. And you know what, we're going to talk about that today because Obama has some opinions about aliens that I'd love to chat with you about. Good morning, Clover. Brandon, I know, Brandon said, the sheriff said it may take years to solve the Guthrie case. We definitely have some updates. We've gotten another letter. If you, our site, we just published it. It is madness that we keep receiving these letters. Yeah. Good morning, Gary. It's me, Gary. Gary, don't worry, I could see your name in the handle. I know who you are. Good morning, Angie and LJ. Happy President's Day. Anthony from Aurora, Illinois. Accounts receivable said, I saw Harvey's message about the fourth message. Thanks, Angie. Yeah, we're gonna get into what Barack said. We're gonna talk, I'll give you our little pre-show rundown of the day of what we're gonna get into. I'm gonna talk to you about Obama and his belief in aliens. We will be chatting a little about the Olympics. Apparently there was some super soft ice at the Olympics. It was really liquidy and that's why everyone was falling. We'll chat about that. We're gonna pop in and chat with Aiden about Cynthia and Ariana. They were addressing some wicked rumors over the weekend. Luca has a little bit to say about this Logan Paul Pikachu card that sold for almost $17 million. And I don't know if you guys, I think Rochelle popped in with Chris a little while ago. Chris makes a lot of our gaming content and we have a debate for you guys about what's considered cheating or not. And as always, we're going to get you those Guthrie updates. I know people in the comments are saying it's so creepy to think that they're watching TMZ and kind of know what's going on. I'm going to tell you what our little article says about this fourth email. I know Harvey in this article addresses the person. It says, the email with the same Bitcoin as the other three notes, it's that same address, it's the same person. It says, I know what I saw 5 days ago south of the border, and I was told to shut up, so I know who he is, and that was definitely Nancy with them. So, that's the second time that this person has referred to there being more than one person involved. And on the letter on Friday, the third letter, they said, be prepared to go international. And then in this letter, he says south of the border. So yeah, the man says that he has a burglary on his record from 10 years ago. So he's scared to kind of come forward, presuming that he's would be implicated. He is demanding $50,000 in Bitcoin up front and then the other 50 once the information gives up. And then the bottom of the article, there is a address to the person. It says, if the individual who is writing us these emails is reading this, if you are real, send us the information regarding the whereabouts of Nancy and her kidnappers. We will immediately forward the information to the FBI. If it leads to finding Nancy and or the kidnappers, then you have a public record that you are the one responsible, thus ensuring you will get reward. The FBI is aware we are making this overture. So really, the ball is in this guy's court now, I guess. I know someone said, who is this person? Instead of needing protection, wouldn't he be America's hero if he would just come forward and give America Nancy back? I have no idea. So he's not mailing the letters. He's not mailing the letters from Mexico, I don't believe. JT said nobody's getting any money. I know there was some developments over the weekend about DNA from the glove being tested. I know Brandon brought up the sheriff saying that could possibly take years to get this case resolved. Can we see, is Alexa around? I know if you saw over the weekend, I worked with Alexa. We did a recap, oh, hi Ryan. We did a kind of like 2-week recap of everything that's gone on in the case. There she is. Everything that's kind of gone on from the 2-week mark. And a lot of people were like, well, what are the updates from this weekend? What are the updates from this weekend? And there are some. Obviously, we've received this letters. Oh, Gabe said this is just like an arsonist setting fires and watching what he does. This guy is getting off on watching TMZ scramble. Why is everyone calling this person a he? That is what I've been told, and that's what we've been writing in our articles. Yeah. Did any cops in the Mexico border now? Oh, someone said, hey, J-Rock. Brandon said, I saw Talia the video recap of you and Alexa. It is kind of, it's hard because there's so many details and so much going on every single day that we tried to kind of like put it all together into a little video. But obviously now there's been this letter. I believe they tested the glove, and it's reportedly the same. The glove matches the suspect's pair in the doorbell video, and the DNA has been sent in for analysis. Savannah posted another video saying, whoever took my mom, you can still do the right thing. Yeah. Oh, Alexa's ready? Let's see what she is up to over there. I know some people just started a GoFundMe for Bitcoin to like buy the info. It's a page started by a Tucson local, Sean Breeden, and it's titled Help Find Nancy Guthrie. And like the plan in the GoFundMe is to funnel the donations straight to the Guthrie family so they can buy Bitcoin, essentially is what it's saying. What about, I don't know. I'm sure someone from TMZ is monitoring the chat. I got eyes. The cops say it's a guy. Again, we are going off of like all the information we have from law enforcement, what we're allowed to say. Savannah's post was so sad, it's taking a toll on her. The person who was in the video on Nancy's porch is definitely, in my opinion, a guy. I think that's what the police are going with as well. Yeah. I'll say it again. How many people could have seen them and told them to say nothing? Again, we have no idea. Do you think investigators are close? Oh, TMZ just dropped a poll in the chat. I like to think that they're close. I love to be as optimistic as possible because I believe if you put good energy out into the world, that it will be reciprocated. And I think in a time like this, all you can do is have hope and try to stay positive. 6ix9ine said, don't they have money? Why are they asking for hours? Again, this GoFundMe was set up not by the family, but by an Arizona local who was like, hey, people want to help. Like, we're gonna give them our money because that's how desperately we want her back. Savannah keeps making videos, but now trying to get this lead from the email guy. Again, I'm sure she is working so closely with police and law enforcement, and there's obviously intense procedures that we don't know about in order to ensure that the investigation, there's no like breach of the investigation, nothing's compromised. So I think as quick as we are to say like, hey, didn't Savannah make a video saying she's paid all the Bitcoin? Obviously there's a reason for that, and we can't be super critical of that stuff. Savannah might not go back to work until this is over. I know I can't imagine having to be on TV and be on all the time and report news and work like this. It is a lot of people saying they think that she'll leave. Yeah, all this media attention is an insane level. They won't be able to solve this case for years to come. I know that's what a sheriff recently said? They were like, it could take years to solve this case. Let me double check that exact quote for you. Y'all know I'm into fact checking these days. Let's see. Okay, could take years. That is let me read you verbatim what they said. Okay, it was the Pima County Sheriff, Chris Nanos, made the remark at a recent interview, and he said, we won't quit, obviously, but then did say that it could take weeks or even years to locate her. So, but he does say it could be an hour from now, it could be a week or even years. So obviously that is the case over there. I know a lot of people were saying they are like butting heads with the FBI, that we did an article on that there's like trouble over there with law enforcement. Somebody said everyone thinks in the other live that the letters are fake. The quote reinforces my nest scam theory. I think she's in Mexico. Will being related to a famous person be the only way to get this much attention to find their loved one? It is. I know a lot of people have been saying that too, where they're like, there's tons of people go missing all the time, and it's like this case has gotten so big. Is it just because she's famous? I think that the nature of the case too, that like there's like the doorbell footage and like the doorbell was missing. There's blood, like a crime this like complex and kind of, it's very unnerving. I feel like a lot of missing persons reports don't have like really like violent details like this, especially for an older person, somebody who's 84. I feel like it is just in general a much more like haunting case. But I agree that definitely a lot of times people who are famous do obviously have more access to media and are able to get more help with stuff like that. Can you trace an email? I cannot. I'm sure someone is trying to work on figuring that out. It is just like insane. It will take years, yet we are on the 4th letter saying they know who has her. The problem is this person, obviously, we said in that article, there's a plea, like, come out with the information. Why can't they arrest anyone if they have the DNA from the glove? Let's see. I wonder if they have, I believe there is a person. Let me triple check that DNA for you. Glove with DNA appears to match the gloves of the suspect. So I don't know 100% if the DNA confirmed is the same person as in that video. I'm not sure if they have DNA from that person, but they're saying the gloves match. Yeah. I fear Nancy is not alive. I'm holding out hope for hope's sakes, but the longer we get from the day she was removed, the worse it looks. It's, again, it's a really scary and sad thing to be missing now for 16 days, like away from home. We don't know if she has her medication. I know they're working on trying to Bluetooth ping her, her pacemaker. Let me check that for you too, because I know we just did an article about the Bluetooth pacemaker. So the investigators deployed FBI's Bluetooth signal detector in an effort to find her pacemaker. Unclear if they've found anything. Yeah. 84, no medication. Watching here from the UK, I do hope it's sooner rather than later, but time is ticking. I hope they are looking for her. I just don't know why they're not communicating more. They obviously are working and looking for her extremely, extremely diligently. I don't know the crime scene process of what can kind of be said in order not to risk the investigation. I would almost guarantee that that glove has nothing to do with anything. True crime, mom of 2, with a handle like that. I don't know. But yeah, I know. Is Alexa still, is she working out there? She's ready? Alexa?
Hello?
Let's see. Oh.
Sorry, Karumi.
What is this little corner of the IT world?
Yeah, we just got a tip, so we have to move away from the newsroom a little bit. But I wanted to come on and say hi to you guys. I hope you had a great weekend.
Oh, there we are. Hi, Alexa.
Can they hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, perfect.
Hey.
Hey, guys.
Is this your new desk? What's going on?
I know. We just got a tip, so I had to move away from the newsroom
to make
sure we don't spoil anything.
A lot of people in the comments are going absolutely nuts, like trying to think of theories. I know you have the comments up, but we were just talking about the FBI like deploying the Bluetooth signal to try to ping her pacemaker. They think the glove that had the DNA on it is the same glove that the suspect was wearing in that video. I know the Pima County Sheriff said it could take years to find her. Just a lot of things happened this weekend. And some people in the chat said they saw our recap video and they're wanting to know a little bit more of what's been going on. Like the letter we got, the fourth letter. What kind of intel you got over there?
Yeah, definitely a lot more happened than when we made that recap video.
Yes.
So yeah, definitely a lot happened this weekend. We did just get an email actually from the sheriff's office, so I'm gonna read it to you guys.
Great.
So yesterday, the FBI did release this statement, so if this clears up anything. The gloves found approximately 2 miles from the Guthrie residence in a field near the side of the road were packaged up by Pima County Sheriff's Department and sent overnight on the 12th. They arrived at their private lab in Florida on the 13th. And then the FBI received preliminary results yesterday, or I guess 2 days ago on the 14th. And they're awaiting quality control and official confirmation before putting unknown male profile into it. So they got some sort of preliminary results.
Was some hit.
Right. They said that this process typically takes 24 hours from when the Bureau receives DNA. Investigators collected approximately 16 gloves in various locations near the house.
Oh,
so
wow.
that includes the one that they picked up that the New York Post had posted about.
16?
16 different gloves. So
That's
first of all,
crazy.
people should not be littering that much.
Yeah.
But obviously one of these could potentially be the suspects.
That's really interesting.
They said that most of them were searchers' gloves that they discarded in various areas. One of the DNA profile recovered, it's different and appears to match the gloves of the subject in the surveillance video. So that's kind of a big deal. Yeah, they decided to direct all your inquiries to them. But then regarding all the clothing, as you know, we've been kind of like dressing the suspect, trying to figure out
the
where,
backpack, sweatshirt, all that stuff.
Exactly.
The ski mask,
the gloves, all of it, the shoes. And so obviously we were right about the backpack. And then the sheriff came out and said that most of the stuff is from Walmart. But they did clarify that not exclusively at Walmart. So it's just a possibility at this point. They also clarified that they have never stated that this was a burglary gone wrong. So as we know, all these headlines this weekend.
I was about to say, a lot of headlines have been saying, we talked about that this morning as well, that a lot of people were like, I saw it said burglary gone wrong, it was a crime of opportunity. Right. They're denying that?
Yeah, the sheriff's office is telling us that they have never stated that this was a burglary gone wrong. Any reports indicating otherwise are inaccurate. This remains a very active investigation. So they're not technically denying, they're just saying that they've never said that. So any reports like quoting them on it are inaccurate.
That's a lot. That is actually incredibly interesting because I know people were saying that this morning. There was tons of headlines. Somebody wants to know, do we know how these people entered the home? I know we've seen a lot about like the gloves, the ring footage. Do we know if there's anything like any broken windows, any like signs of forced entry? Have the police recovered anything like that? Yeah,
I think in the beginning cops were indicating that it was a forced entry, but based off of obviously we saw like the door afterwards. News Nation's Brian Enton was there and he got the first video of like what looked like blood on the porch. And when he moved up his phone, you see, now we know why there's flowers on the floor because the suspect was trying to cover the camera with flowers. Exactly. And you can see that the Ring camera was removed, but the door didn't look like broken into. So there's no reports of like that they used a window or that there were multiple people. One hit the back, one hit the front. There was a photo of the back door posted today, but it looked untouched. So yeah.
Really, really interesting stuff. Someone wants to know the DNA on the glove. Do we know, they said they have like an initial hit, but do we know if they have DNA from the person on the Ring camera?
Yeah, they said that it does match. What do they say? They said, yeah, the one with DNA profile recovered is different. It appears to match the gloves of the subject in the surveillance video.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I know they deployed like FBI special Bluetooth to ping her pacemaker.
Right. Obviously, this pacemaker has kind of been like a big subject in this all.
Yeah.
Kind of a significant detail on how to potentially find her. Personally, don't really know how those Bluetooth works. Let's see.
Yeah.
It says it's methodological grid pattern. So they're using these devices to, I guess this is like, they're just kind of increasing their mobility on how to use this. I know like we kind of had theories thrown around the office that maybe they could use satellites, but that was debunked as well. And that just these like phone towers are going to be really useful as well. But she left her phone on the scene. Like somehow the person that did take her didn't take her phone with her. So it makes it a little bit difficult, but it's good to know that they're starting to use these high-end devices to hopefully ping her somewhere.
Yeah. So crazy.
But we did, I don't know if did you talk about the note that we got this morning?
I talked briefly about the 4th letter we got, and I know in our article there was a call to action at the bottom saying like, hey, come forward with this information.
Yeah, Harvey addressed the writer directly today, and the FBI does know that we are doing this.
Okay, good.
Because it seems like whoever is sending it is really skeptical and says that the FBI, that authorities are not taking them seriously.
Yeah.
And so I guess today's letter is that their hopes are to get their message to us, but they are still requesting that $50,000 from initially. So that one Bitcoin, so around like $50,000 to $60,000. But we're saying if you're watching this and you have the information, give us the information. We will take it to the FBI. If it's credible and it leads, to Nancy or to some answers, then that's a paper trail.
Exactly. And it's incredibly public, and then people will know.
Exactly.
Well, thank you so much for your little update.
Sorry we had to be in the abyss of the TMZ office.
That's all right.
But wanted to give you guys the little update.
Always see new corners.
Yeah, this is the fun little IT corner. So if you ever hear them yell for IT,
that's where they're coming from. Well, we'll be out on the floor with you in just a little bit, getting all that.
You guys are the best. Keep sending questions. Keep noticing things, like write things in that you notice. We're really trying to pick this apart. So
yeah, thanks a lot.
Right,
we'll see you in a little bit.
Bye.
I see a lot of people in the chat. I know we just broke this story like as of seconds ago. Robert, a lot of people are saying Robert Duvall has passed. Let me pull up passed away. Robert Duvall, incredible American actor. The Godfather, all of that. Passed away at 95. Yeah, so the actor's wife, Luciana, announced on Monday on Facebook saying that he passed away yesterday in his home, saying, yesterday we said goodbye to my beloved husband, cherished friend, and one of the greatest actors of our time. Bob passed away peacefully at home, surrounded by love and comfort. And then she also said, to the world, he was an Academy Award-winning actor, a director, a storyteller. To me, he was simply everything. Oh, okay. Perfect. Okay. Hi, I'm back. Let me triple check on that, but I know, everyone's saying he was 95, he lived a great life. In honor of Robert Duvall, which Godfather was the better movie. I think the original is always the best. He was the original Frank Burns. He was the guy in Days of Thunder with Tom Cruise. Yeah, loved in Days of Thunder. Rest in peace, Robert. It is 95 years old, is a crazy and long, beautiful life to have lived, especially with a legacy that ginormous. Let's go through. He was in, obviously, The Godfather, The Godfather Part 2, Open Range, Apocalypse Now. He was known for 7 decades, his career spanned, which is just insane. 70 years. Not yet. I just slacked Cam. He's finding out. So right now he'll pop in. We're figuring out, obviously, he was such a Hollywood powerhouse that we're going to do a full room pickup for the show and make sure that we get that in and talk about his legacy. So I may have to step out for a second. We're figuring that out right now. TMZ said the chat is sleeping on part 2. Yeah, 95 is a good age. Yes, rest in peace. A really full, incredible life. Loved him in the movie Falling Down with Michael Douglas. He was even hilarious in Four Christmases. He was in The Great Santini. I know we were actually talking about The Great Santini the other day. Casey Kitty said, I won't lie, I haven't seen the second one. You got to do a full binge weekend in his honor. I loved him in Gone in 60 Seconds. He starred in at least 80 films, Gen 80 said. Gone in 60 Seconds. Yeah, it is. I think that's why Alexa was probably in that little area. 95 is almost unheard of. I feel like that is a remarkably long life, especially for someone in the industry. Somebody said, now 95 is a good run. He gave us everything. Of all the actors that came out of the movie Godfather, he was the best of all. May you rest in peace. He was in Deep Impact. Justin Harris said, would y'all like to be alive that long? I think I would.
Just want to give you a heads up that while they're doing this full pickup, you can't go to anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it just has to be you.
Okay, that's fine. Do they need me on the floor?
They haven't said anything.
Okay. We will find out shortly.
Okay, just let her know.
And then obviously while we do this pickup, we won't be able to.
You're good to stay here.
Okay, I'm good to stay here. Will they be able to hear me while they film the pickup or no?
Yeah,
okay.
You just can't call on anyone.
Perfect. No worries. Okay. Hey. So we'll be here for a little bit while they film that pickup, and then we will be able to resume our regularly scheduled gossip session with all of our friends. The Colors movie, actors just aren't the same anymore. Hey, Justin. Boo Radley. Did he play Boo Radley in To Kill a Mockingbird? A couple people just said that. I didn't know. Oh my God, it was Robert Duvall, was Boo Radley. We were just talking about Boo Radley. There was a question on Jeopardy the answer was Boo Radley. We literally talked about this on Friday. That is nuts. Yeah. David Davis said, I'm going to go watch the movie. But yeah, I know you guys were seeing that news come in as we were talking about the Guthrie stuff. So, man was built differently. A beautiful homage to his 70-year career and 95-year life. Just nuts. Yeah. We're getting another Charlie Angels. I did hear about that as well. He was Boo Radley at the very, very end. Joe Hernandez, who's hosting today, it's me. Yeah. He was also in a Will Ferrell movie, Kicking and Screaming. Yep. Yeah. Rest in peace, Robert Duvall. Ay, ay, ay. That is a heavy morning this morning. I can lighten it up a little with some alien chat if you guys. I chatted with Jeremy Corbell about some UFO, UAP footage he had, and it really, on Instagram, got people talking. Everyone's like, this is such BS, like, we don't believe it, blah, blah, blah. Well, you better believe it because Obama came out and said he believes in aliens, and everyone was like, oh my God, like, does he know something? Like, since he's the president, does he know, like, something about alien life? Am I back?
You should be back now.
I should be back now. Everyone's saying the aliens muted me. I think since we were doing a pickup, I conked out for a second. Is it alien audio interference? Yeah, the aliens got me. No, I'm just kidding. But Obama doubled back and was like, I don't know anything. The government doesn't know aliens. Someone said, Talia is like, I love the silence. No, I don't, because you know all I do is talk, and I love to talk, and I just want to chat with you guys. Okay, we're so back. Someone said, the alien stole my mic. I wonder, who knows? But yeah, basically, Obama doubled back and was like, even though I said I believe in alien life, I didn't mean that the government knows something. Like, as we know, like, of today, no aliens have made known contact with us, and a lot of people were like, like, kind of shady that he had to come back and say something. I do think, though, and we talked about it this morning, if the president knew that aliens either existed or didn't exist, especially Trump, regardless of what you believe, Trump loves to speak. I don't know if he'd be able to keep it a secret. I don't. I think even if I was the president and they were like, hey, you gotta keep this top secret, like, we found aliens, I would open my big mouth to the entire country all the time. I don't think I would talk about foreign policy. I wouldn't be talking about the economy. That is all I'd be talking about if I knew. I don't know. Ooh, John Hancock getting shady. He said her negligence probably disconnected the server. I'm right here, connected as ever. Bree Grams said I'm a certified yapper. True enough. Oh yeah, and Obama was courtside at the NBA All-Star game. Jimmy's Teeth said they all know. I don't know. When they found out Trump was president, they're like, now we're not going to communicate with them. Has a former president confirming the existence of aliens altered your belief in any way? 38% of people said, I've always believed in aliens. It's kind of neck and neck. 33 saying no, it sounds like BS. Which president do you think could most easily hang with aliens? Honestly, I think Jimmy Carter would have been hanging with them boys. I really do. I think Obama would have been cool with them. He was, again, sitting courtside at the NBA All-Star game. He seems like a chill guy. You never know. Angie McCarthy said Kennedy's my answer. He's probably, if I had to show an alien a picture of a human, I think I'd use a photo of JFK. He's just a beautiful specimen. Mega Sigma said not Trump. Trump would try to deport the aliens. If aliens are here, why haven't they been invited to the White House? That's what I'm saying. Somebody said Bill Clinton and Obama. You'll be everywhere today. Do I believe in Area 51? 1,000%. I am the biggest, like, conspiracy. I love all things alien.
They're gonna switch the audio over.
Oh, they're gonna switch
We're
the.
done with the pickup.
Okay. Will I cut out for a second, possibly?
Yeah, probably.
I'm gonna cut out for just a second. We're switching back to our audio. We just finished our pickup.
You good, JP?
Let's hold. I'm back. The aliens didn't get me now. Let's see. Oh, hey, sky's the limit. TMZ tour bus to Area 51 would be lit. Yeah, we can totally. Well, when we get out on the floor, I'll bring that up for sure. I know. Oh, Jen 80 asked a really good question. What is a pickup? Basically, when we film for the show, sometimes like breaking news happens, like Robert Duvall just passed away. So we'll reset and film a little piece of the show and just pick up kind of where we left off, film a new piece, and that way we get all of the news, even as it happens rapidly, in our show. That way you are well informed. Yeah. Catherine said, I know something about Area 51. Catherine, can you drop that in the chat for like selfish reasons? I really want to know. I didn't know you guys were this amped up about aliens. I'm really excited about it. Oh, good, and now everyone's back. I actually, coming off of Valentine's Day, I would love to chat with Chris if he's around. I know you guys, I think you've only met Chris once, but there is this scandal kind of in the streamer world. Justin LeBoy and Coi Leray were debating on if liking someone's Instagram picture is cheating. And they kind of got into like this fight about it, and Justin LeBoy was like, no, it's not cheating. And Coi Leray's like, yeah, it is cheating. You can't be like liking other women's Instagram photos. And I know Chris is our like resident streamer. Oh, there he is. I see J-Rock getting him all set up.
Talia coming to chat? Wait, I don't see Talia. I hear your voice.
Chris,
But I hear that angelic voice.
The speaker.
Do people know how good of a singer you are? Is that well documented, or is that something only I know?
Wait, I'm freaking out. Nobody knows.
No, okay, well,
really, really talented.
It's a secret, guys. I was joking. She's not a great singer at all.
Thanks, Chris.
It was a total.
I really wanted to chat with you about the Justin LeBoy Coi Leray stuff. I know they got into a fight about if liking a photo is cheating.
And so I wanted to know your opinion on this, because this seems,
my opinion.
This is so ridiculous. To akin liking a photo to cheating on someone seems insane to me, Talia.
I don't think that's insane.
That's insane.
I think a lot of people are saying it also depends on the photo.
Okay, maybe that's a factor a little bit, but regardless, liking a photo, cheating. These are in different categories of actions.
As a woman, I think if I was dating a guy and I saw he was liking a bunch of other women's like bikini photos, like with her rack out to dinner, full hair and makeup, it makes me think, why do you like that? Why are you smashing that like button so much?
Corey and I are saying that we don't really care. I mean, you could be, it's Instagram. Like as many
now you're roping Corey into this?
Well, yes, I'm roping Corey into this, and J-Rock, as a matter of fact. But we are all in agreement that liking photos is not cheating. Maybe it can be, in your personal relationship, you can create some boundaries, some liking photo rules. But to say that's cheating is like, you've gone too far with this one, Talia.
Josie Rodriguez
and I want to know
not
in the
cheating,
chat,
first step.
If you agree with Talia or myself, let it be known in the chat.
Is liking other people's Instagram photos cheating? Somebody said, same person who says it's cheating still talks to their ex. People be weird. Somebody said it's petty and insensitively insulting, not cheating, but not cool. It's the first step to cheating.
First step.
I think, but then it kind of bleeds into like the DMs.
Okay, well, see, DMing now you're getting into murky territory here.
DMing is cheating.
Also, you can like accidentally like a photo, right? Does people do that?
People do that, but I think if I'm accidentally liking like a guy's shirtless thirst trap from like that's not an act.
That would be cool with me. I mean, if you're just liking thirst traps, go off.
But
throw those likes out.
You don't think that's like a breach of faith?
No.
Like you're lusting after other people on the internet?
No, because it's Instagram. You want to give out likes and comments and engage. It's a fun time.
Monique just goes, and y'all are all single.
I am single. It is well documented.
Yeah, maybe it's because you like so many thirst traps.
No, I'm not out here liking thirst traps.
Really? Every time I open up my Instagram Reels, it's like, liked by Chris.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
It is.
Well, I have a lot of self-work to do. I'm working on myself. Okay, I'm looking inward. But maybe this can be a lesson going forward. I just don't think that this is a real breach of the relationship boundaries, unless you have that set up with your significant other. But this is just crazy to me. Coi Leray she's gone off the reservation.
So Justin LeBoy said it's not cheating, and Coi Leray
Justin LeBoy said it's not cheating, and then Coi Leray said it is in fact cheating.
I noticed how it's a men versus women kind of game.
Okay, I feel like we have some women here that are on my side with this, that just are keeping themselves, that just don't want to enter the fray here. Yeah.
All right, but when I think about it, like, I could like a guy's picture and I would know that it like doesn't mean anything. But if a guy's liking a woman's photo, that
Wait,
always
why are you
something.
imposing this double standard? That's crazy. I mean, you could like all the Hudson Williams shirtless pics you want, and it's gonna like, it's not a problem. I mean,
because I know it's not, because I know myself, and I know it's not like I'm just a fan.
But
like,
what
I'm
if
not
you know
going.
your significant other and you know them? They can go ahead and like all the girls from Love Island, all their
You can
pictures,
never
and maybe
trust-
they're just a fan of the show.
A
You know?
man's brain is different than a woman's. A man is
Okay,
liking
yeah.
the photos because he wants
I'm not
to
going to
cheat.
debate you on that. Yeah, you that is a fact.
Thank
yeah.
you. Someone said if you like celebs pictures, that's different.
Okay, we can agree on like the celebs versus like if you're liking like someone that's a friend of yours
Yeah.
that you know there may be a little tension there,
But if
and you
you're
go and
like-
you like her vacay pics. Now
That's
we're
something.
getting into territory where it could be a little squirrely.
That's true.
Okay, I'm with you there. So it's not a case by
A
case
little
basis.
squirrely.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people in our poll are saying it depends. 41% saying it
I mean,
depends.
it's all relative. Everything depends. But just as like a baseline, liking photos should not be akin to cheating.
I don't
That's how
know.
I feel about it.
TMZ said, is that a double standard? Yes.
It's
I
a TMZ
acknowledge
double standard,
It's
yes.
a double standard, but I know it is. But it's a double standard for good reason.
Yeah, there's some double standards that you know we can implement and we can all get behind, and so.
Well, speaking of beautiful women on the internet,
Yeah.
I saw maybe you were out with the Love Island women on the TMZ After Dark tour this weekend.
Let me tell you, Talia, you missed out because you went on the Love Island with
yes.
the guys.
Yep. with Charlie
And
Austin.
it looked incredible. Yeah, who was it? Charlie and Austin,
Yeah.
right? Fun.
And who you had
fun
Vanna
group.
and Jaden.
And so I had Vanna and Jaden.
They are
and
the two most beautiful women in the world.
They're the two most beautiful women on the planet. We went to Saddle Ranch. We went to Katana. We ate lobster together. We tried to get them to come with us to Jumbo's Clown Room after, but they were not interested in that proposition. But it
No?
was a it was a really great time. Yeah.
Did you like practice like flirting skills? Like what was up?
I attempted to practice flirting skills. It didn't go over tremendously well.
Maybe because they saw you were liking so many other women's Instagram photos.
That could have been the problem. That could have been the problem. But we had a great night. Yeah, it was a really fun time. You should have come out, Talia. You missed out on that
I
one.
missed out.
But next Love Island,
I'll
you
be
and
there.
I.
Are we auditioning?
No, you already auditioned
All right,
for Love
guys,
Island.
Chris and I are
2
going to
times.
audition for Love
And that's a
Island.
true story, by the way. Talia did audition for Love Island.
I
It's
did
a-
submit an
it's a fact.
application.
But yeah, next tour bus, you and I should get in there.
Chris, I'm there. Well,
Okay,
thanks for getting
can't
the chat
wait.
all riled up. We'll see you
No
later.
problem.
Oh, Chris. He used to be my desk neighbor, and we got into some heated arguments there. It was great. It was like having a confidant. Chris is a real one. Oh, someone said, what if the models are AI fakes? God, that is such a good point. If it's an AI fake model, then you're a loser and a cheater. If you are falling for AI model traps on the internet, I really think there should be like a defensive driving course where like if you get a ticket, if you fall for an AI model, there has to be maybe some kind of class you take where you learn the difference between a real human and a generated image. And the fact that you took that bait, straight out humiliating. Yeah. Somebody said, Talia, you would be great on Love Island. Watch. Once I bleach my hair and fix my teeth and tan and lose 30 pounds, I'm going to knock those women out of the water. Who's your desk neighbor now? My desk neighbor now is Kara. I have like a fun little sandwich. It's like me and Kara and then Aiden and Luca. It's good. Yeah. Chris is a pretty cool person. I'll let him know when I get out there. I know in just like 5 minutes, we're gonna head out to the floor, but if Luca is around, I really want him to talk to you guys about this Pikachu card that sold before we get out there. This was nuts. And this Pikachu card, I believe it's owned by Logan Paul. Logan Paul? Yeah. It's a Pikachu Illustrator card. And it sold at auction for $16.49 million. Like almost $17 million for a Pokemon card. And that is a foreign object to me, this concept of paying $17 million for a trading card. But not to some people out there in the world, clearly. I believe it was on auction for 40 days, which is also a ridiculous amount of time, but it also came, Logan Paul wore it like on this like chain, and it was in like a gold like necklace and Swarovski rocks and whatever, and I believe that sold at auction also. Oh, Luca's filming a video. He is, yeah, he's filming a video right now. I just got word. But no biggie. Here, I'll fill you in on my own. Everyone loves that. But basically, I would go to Lucas too, but he's in Ohio this week. I texted him this morning. I was like, dude, you want to chat about the Olympics? He's like, I'm in Ohio. I was like, hey, I'll FaceTime you. But he was like, please leave me alone. This Pokemon card sold for $17 million with the his sad little desk. That's so funny. Aww. I see Danny in the background, all my friends. Yeah. And I believe he made about like $8 million. He originally bought the card for $5 million and then turned around like $8 million in profit. So I don't know how, I don't quite understand. Maybe somebody in the chat is a little more well-versed on like trading cards and Pokemon than I am. But I'd love to know how these things are assigned their value. I don't quite understand like what makes it worth that much money. I don't know. Mistif said if Logan Paul wore it, shouldn't it depreciate? I guess not. That's a really funny.
We found a replacement for that Pokemon card.
We found a replacement?
Yeah.
Who?
Broadcast replacement.
Perfect. Let's go to him. Who knows about this card? Surprise me. Who are we gonna? God, I have chills. I don't even know who it could be. Who are we going to?
Yo.
Scott!
I'm appropriately attired today, I think.
Oh, hell yes. We came to the right place.
What's up?
What makes this Pokemon card worth $17 million?
I don't think it is.
Do you think it's because Logan Paul's name is attached to it?
Yes.
What assigns these cards their value? Like, how do they become worth so much money and become so rare?
So, from what I know on this particular card, there was like a little over 30 of them printed.
Oh, that's not a lot.
No, it's not a lot at all. So, he has one, and then it got graded to a 10 by PSA, which means...
They grade them?
Yeah, so what they do is they take the card, and then they measure the borders to make sure that it's like perfectly cut.
Oh.
They measure
Whoa.
like the ink, they check for scratches, all kinds of imperfections.
It's like a diamond.
Say what?
It's like grading a diamond.
Kinda, yeah.
That's so interesting.
And it's really rare for a card to get a perfect 10. Even out of the package, you can usually average like a 9 at best. And that's because of printing errors, that's because of cutting errors, that's because of stuff on the factory that, you know, is out of your hands before you even get the pack. So to get a perfect 10 on this thing,
Are you skeptical of that?
smell something a little
Ooh.
weird. That's just me.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And what's an illustrator card?
I'm not entirely sure on that one. I'm out of Pokemon cards too much, but like I think it's one of the like it's a card that they give specifically to an illustrator.
Oh, so it's like not one that you can just get out of the pack?
Right. It is a special card cut for a certain handful of people, given as a gift or given as like a, you know, industry promotional type of deal. So to get your hands on something like that, I play mostly Magic the Gathering, and they have artist proof cards, which are cards that they send to the artist for, you know, a thank you for doing their job. And it's kind of like a similar thing where those are worth a lot. Yeah, I'm looking at that and like, it's cool.
Cards.
It's rare.
Yeah, but not worth $17 million.
A couple, was it last year, a year and a half ago, Magic the Gathering did a Lord of the Rings thing where they printed one card. It was one ring. It was the one ring from Lord of the Rings. They printed one version of it, and Post Malone bought it for $2 million.
Wow.
$2 million for a one-of-a-kind card. So for this to hit 17 million, I don't know.
Interesting. We're going to be staying skeptical on that one.
I'm skeptical.
Well, we needed that take. We needed somebody who knew a little bit. Everyone's saying you are the most appropriately dressed person to speak on this occasion.
I just happened to be rocking the Gengar shirt today.
That is incredible. Scott, thank you so much as always for filling us in.
Have fun.
We'll see you out on the floor in a little bit.
Hopefully, yeah.
Somebody said if my son was here, he'd be able to tell you what an illustrator card is. But I think you're right. That picture that Miguel pulled up, it looks like it's a card they give to the person who illustrates in order to like thank them for their work. But then Logan Paul, we actually have the picture of him wearing it on our site. He's like in it, like the full chain. It's in like a rhinestone holder. The buyer is Anthony Scaramucci's son, AJ Scaramucci, which is interesting. The son of the former White House communications director. It's unclear what he'll do with the card. It's unclear what Logan Paul will do with almost $17 million. Maybe he'll Venmo me. I'm not sure. But that is crazy, crazy stuff. In just a second, we'll head out to the floor. I'm going to give you a rundown of what's going on today because I know we always got some crazy going on. Obviously, we'll be talking about as all the Guthrie updates. I know Harvey is working as hard as ever to get everyone as much information as possible. I'll be talking again about Obama UFOs. Nobody's more qualified. We'll chat about the Logan Paul Pokemon card, Cardi B. We'll get into some After Dark stuff. You'll see some more Love Island. Hey, Corey.
Hey.
I haven't seen you in so long, I feel like.
No, I was off on Friday. It's been a couple days.
It's been too long. Let me pull up my chat here with my friends. I'll do kind of a Hollywood stand-up where I move nice and slow. Was that a good one?
Perfect.
I'm in heels today too, so I'm much taller than normal. I didn't realize that I forgot that I do the full stream on Mondays. So I'm in, thanks guys. Ton of fun with y'all always. I forgot that I do the stream the whole day on Monday, and I'm in like the highest heels imaginable. So I didn't quite think that through, but maybe I'll sit down and take a load off. Let me dump this over here. We'll head on over in there. Over the weekend, I got this bedazzling kit, and I've been rhinestoning just about everything in my house. I have this hot dog claw clip. I did the whole claw clip. I did my entire, all my lip balms, all of my everything. Somebody said, hey, Hidden Corey. A lot of people are, hey, Devin Morning. I know a lot of people in the chat were talking about Robert Duvall's passing as we obviously broke the news. And now we're out on the floor, so we'll obviously get so much info about that. Thanks, J-Rock. Wow, special delivery from me. Feel spoiled. What's up? How was your weekend?
My weekend was good.
What'd you-
Basketball.
Basketball? You watched the All-Star game?
No, I was at Crenshaw High School. Doing some stuff.
You coach?
No, they had a big event.
Oh,
Ty
heck
Dolla
yeah.
$ign was there.
Whoa,
Kennedy, Wale.
that's really cool.
It was like a big Crenshaw thing.
That'd be fun.
It was great.
Yeah, well, welcome back. Happy Monday. Look, if it was a happy Monday, I'd still be in bed. I'm just playing.
Especially on a holiday.
Oh, yeah, I forgot it's President's Day. Well, if you're at home and you're not working, come hang out with us. Maybe text your friends, tell them to hop on the live stream, you know. Somebody said, good morning, J-Rock and Melissa. Talia, those shoes are not good for your back. Hopefully she will figure something out. The nice thing is, though, the floors in here kind of echo and reverberate like nobody's business, but these don't. So we got lucky with that. Yeah. Thanks, Angie. Somebody said President's Day. Send me a present. No, I believe it is President's Day. Yeah. Oh, hi, Pilljack. Hello, new viewer. How fun. I'm always here, even if I work, Heather Stu said. Heather Stu, thanks so much for hanging out with us, as always. Is Charles on the phone? No. Somebody said pointy, looks like your toes would hurt. They do. Thanks. Not feeling great right now. Really regretting that decision. Monique said, Talia, don't click your heels together. You might disappear into another world. Because I'm in my red slippers. Yeah. David Hall said, I'm texting from work on the roof of a hotel building. Please be careful up there. Oh, Katie said, hi, Devin. in the chat. Devin says, hey. He's not eating anything yet, but it's still kind of early. Give it like 5 more minutes. Yeah. Did you watch the Olympics this weekend, Corey? You watched a lot. Did you watch Ilya's skating routine? Yeah. So there was some drama in that I'd love to chat with you all about. So first of all, huge year for men on skates named Ilya. Obviously, heated rivalry. The main character is Ilya Rozanov. This Ilya as well, but he had a massive fall, and he was like so upset with himself. You could see, like on TV, he was so disappointed. Like whatever. He still did incredible, and I don't think I could even stand in ice skates, so I was proud of him regardless. But it happened to a lot of other athletes as well. Like there was a lot of falls. Anyone who was on ice really, like, it seemed kind of shaky. And it turns out that the Olympic ice was incredibly soft. Like, I heard that it wasn't solid, like, concrete ice, how it usually was. It was a little, like, warmer, so it was soft. Let me find you the exact... Soft and slushy. Olympic ice draws complaints from figure skaters, speed skaters alike. Yeah. After multiple falls during men's figure skating, Ilya was not the only one who fell. All of his rivals suffered multiple falls. Everyone was just kind of slipping all over the ice. And if you like watched on TV, a lot of fans were like, look at those conditions. Like, it's really soft ice. And yeah, it turns out that the ice was like not in good quality, which speed skating too. Yes, it was. Yeah, speed skating and men's figure skating. It was like record numbers of people like eating shit on the ice, but it is not their fault. Don the Watcher said soft ice, LOL. Yeah, but I don't understand what the standard for Olympic ice is. Don't you think? Hey, how are you, Charles? So the ice this weekend at the Olympics was too soft, and there was a lot of falls, like so many. Hey, morning. That's what I'm saying. I don't know what the standard is. Like, how do you go about? How do you make sure? Isn't the whole thing like a freezer? And for the Olympics, aren't you on your A game, making sure it is as like cold as humanly possible in there?
Cardi B talking about her.
What'd you say?
I think so.
You'd think so.
Here, it seems
That's what I'm saying. I go to the ice skating rink. Well, actually, no, I don't. I've been ice skating like twice in my life. But you go there, you're not like skating through a puddle. Maybe somebody on the Olympic committee wanted a little drama. Somebody said, shocking, you prepare for years on regular ice only to have to compete in water. Figure skating is really scary. Yeah, it has to be a certain hardness. How is that tested? That's why I'm saying I don't understand the standard, like how you test ice hardness. I guess maybe you could go in with like a pick or something, or like a measuring tape and see how much water is on the surface. Maybe like all the excitement really like heated up the air. I don't know. I needed to talk to you guys about that because I was really confused on what the Olympic standard for skating rinks was. They do have standards for the ice, like the NHL games. I think the ice is very similar. I don't know, but they screwed up. If you watched, it was like speed skating especially, there was like tons of people wiping out. And when it's like melting like that, you get like stuck in the ice and no bueno. Pokey Ninja Fun said it's just ice, grow up. Well, so I didn't skate because I can't. Thanks so much for that question. But I don't think Olympians can like just like grow up and get over the ice. I think it's like a real issue for them. Maybe we'll call, you know what, I'm gonna call up Ilya later. I'm gonna send an email to his team, we'll reach out, maybe we'll chat with him. Not a bad idea. Someone said, come to Minnesota, we got plenty of ice, both the regular kind and the people kind. Hey, Judy Crazy Chicken Lady, I did not see your comment. It might resemble a machine calibrated to test soil compaction. You know what machine I forgot about that I'm obsessed with? The Zamboni. Do you remember the Zamboni? I feel like you don't like, nobody, you ride in a tractor or you ride in a car, nobody rides in a Zamboni nearly enough for my liking. I don't know. There's sensors under the ice. The Zamboni evens out the ice so it isn't as choppy. Were there injuries? Yeah, I believe there were. Ice skate. Big Bear boys, shut up, you're lame. Thanks. I'm gonna keep talking though. We got a lot to talk about today. So a lot of half pipers fell too. That's snow though, that's not ice. I watched in the kitchen actually on Friday, the half pipe, all the snowboarders, because it's just, I don't understand. Every year I watch the Olympics and I'm like, oh, it's cool. This year for some reason, everyone is like competing at this superhuman level, which I have never seen before in my life. I don't know if it's like we're getting like super patriotic or what, but yeah. I figure skated and the ice should have been tested before even starting. I agree. Maria G said stories today. We're talking about the Nancy Guthrie case. We'll be talking about UFOs. We'll be talking about, I believe we'll be talking about Cardi B, possibly some Spencer Pratt stuff that has come out. Yeah, nutso, nutso, nutso. I know over the weekend also, Cynthia and Ariana addressed the rumors that they are lovers, which was like huge when the Wicked movie came out. They were doing those press tours. They were always like holding each other and like getting like super close and like crying and holding each other's like fingers and like resting each other's head on each other and getting like really close, and everyone's like, oh baby, they're dating. And Cynthia finally came out about the rumors and dismissed them. She was like, our bond is strictly platonic, like the whole thing she does. She was like, we're just really close. We've been bonded so closely, like we're sisters. But a lot of fans are like, we're not buying it. Can I talk about clavicular? I'll talk about it in a second. I have some things to say. Barbara said, are they lovers? I don't know, because Cynthia came out publicly and said, no, all the rumors are false. We're just like platonically super close. We're best friends. But I don't think people are buying it. I think a lot of people still think that something else is going on. I saw some people online talk about like maybe there was some, like they're both really thin. Like they thought maybe that had something to do with it. Who am I to judge? But Bree Grams had the funniest comment, but I can't read it out loud. Whew. Monique said, yeah, they definitely sleep it together. She's always grabbing her hand. Brandon asked if I know about Frankie Grande. Of course I know about Frankie Grande. Yeah. REB like that? I don't know. It was kind of strange. But it was the first time that they've addressed those rumors, which I thought was interesting. That it's been going on for like 2 years now, like almost, I guess even longer, since the first Wicked came out. Before that, then they were doing press. I don't know. She helped her when some fan jumped on Ariana, though. I do remember that. And everyone was making comments. They were like Mama Cynthia, like gonna protect her baby. Like some like nuts comments were being made. Katie coming out with some interesting, she said, could be bi. Who knows? Yeah. Brandy, again, I don't know what's going on there. Don the Watcher said freakaholics. Yeah, they were the whole press tour, if you remember, like she did the finger grab. She was like, we're holding space, like all that stuff. They were like, it's really weird. And after years of people finally speculating, I guess she finally came out and said, no, it's not true. I can absolutely talk about clavicular. I know he just got into another fight, right? Yeah, from Fashion Week. He was like attacked, and then like there's video of him like trying to get like fought at. If you don't know who Clavicular is, he is a looks maxing like streamer celebrity. Basically, he's obsessed with trying to look as good as humanly possible, but not in the way that like you and I would do it, where we're like, oh, we'll blow dry our hair, I'll put on a whitening strip, I'll put on some makeup today. He does this thing like bone smashing, where he like goes in with a hammer and like beats up his face, and he thinks it like will break his bones down and like let them regrow, so he'll get higher cheekbones and like a more gaunt face and fix his nose, whatever. And it's incredibly, incredibly alarming because he does consider himself an influencer, and he's influencing young men specifically to harm themselves to fix their appearance. Which, hey, I think you're beautiful the way you are, no matter who you are, no matter where you're watching. And I think it's really harmful, but he was arrested in Arizona just for like a second, though. He's been in a lot of drama recently. I was actually just talking to Chris about it the other day because Chris is kind of in that whole world. He's like really into the streamers and stuff. And he was at this like New York Fashion Week kind of like party, and he was like straight up, I guess, attacked. He had like a rough go. It was like Thursday night, like last Thursday night, I believe. And people were not happy to see him there. But it's not the first time it's happened either. He's been like getting into a lot of fights. He had his girlfriend, I believe his girlfriend tried to get into a fight with Jenny Popich, if you guys are familiar with her, another streamer. These are all people like very like my age, like super young Gen Z, like this is their wave of celebrities. But yeah, Gen Z leaned into vanity heavily, so many clout chasers, never heard and never will watch any of their streams except TMZ. Thanks, Poke Ninja. Yeah. Doofus maxing, TMZ said. Who said that? Wait, doofus maxing is true. Maybe he should quit trying to be so pretty and people won't try to make him ugly. Wait, I love that. I'd just be getting brain rot from this. That's exactly what it is. He's like just a brain rot creator trying to convince other people that they need to be looks maxing. And it's kind of like a red pill, almost like an Andrew Tate thing where he's like, men, like you gotta look the best, like you like screw women. Like it is unhealthy to say the least. It's David. They said neither Rochelle nor Kay. Can only leave one other person. And I'm staring at his laptop screen with the chat up on it. Oh, doofus maxing. David is so funny. He's so quick and witty. Oh, let's see. Ooh, we're 50-50 at the Cynthia Ariana poll. There's something going on versus leave him alone. I don't know. I don't want to leave him alone. I love focusing on other people, not my own life. I love being nosy and being in everybody else's business except my own. Nothing can change. Perfect place to work. Love what you do and you'll never work a day in your life. And when you are snooping in other people's business, that's my favorite thing to do. I don't work a day in my life. Somebody said clavicular sounds like a complete troll, sounds gross, smashing your bones. It is, yeah, like so gross and unhealthy. And you see him going, like his face is so bruised, and they do this thing where they like try to expand their palate, like with their fingers in their mouth, because it's supposed to be like Neanderthalic, like perfect facial structure. I don't know. I believe that you need to come to peace with yourself. I think that there's maybe something else going on over there in his mind that is not really. He needs help. That's what I'm getting at. I think he needs help. It is like Wicked High School. Wicked is kind of high school. Yeah, I agree. We said, everyone tell David we say, hey. Hey, David. Everyone says hi. Yeah. Oh, there he is. Oh, my God. Is that the Trader Joe's kettle cooked chicken soup? I know it anywhere. I eat that stuff like 3 times a week. It's so good. Low in sodium, too. That's a good option for him. Harvey getting ready over there? He get mic'd up? Oh, Devin's doing a quick audio pickup, so I'll be quiet now. Is he chewing? Any day now. I don't know why an audio pickup is really funny to me.
Did you do it?
Yeah. What?
Oh, wow. I didn't even hear you. That's why I was.
Oh, yeah.
He got embarrassed, that's why. He got shy. Oh, Darren said soup is good food. Yeah. 10:50 a.m. is a little early for soup. Let's see what the big cheese is up to over here. Good morning, Harvey.
Morning. Hey, guys.
Hey, the people, we were chatting a lot this morning. We got an update with Alexa about all the stuff going on in the Guthrie case. I know we got that letter, and you addressed the...
We got a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Do you want to wait to talk about that, or you want to chat a little bit about it now?
I definitely want to wait.
All right.
Because I'm exhausted.
Do you know about Clavicular, the streamer?
Yeah.
He got into this like really big fight at Fashion Week, and a lot of people are talking about it, and his bone smashing. Would you ever smash your bones?
Is this where you do this?
Yeah, he's
No.
like hammering his face to try to make it bigger. No.
It's ridiculous.
I know you believe in aliens.
And there's definitely life outside of us.
I agree.
And anybody who thinks there isn't, you are so arrogant to think that you're the only intelligent being in the vast, infinite universe. It's ridiculous.
And a lot of people say that.
And by the way, there may well be life that is way more advanced than us.
Beyond, yeah.
Everybody thinks, oh, well, you can't do that, and therefore aliens can't, because we're measuring it based on our own standard. What if they're a million years ahead of us? A million years is nothing in the universe. Yeah. What if they're literally a million years ahead of us? Think what we will be like in a million years.
If we're still here.
I mean, well, yeah, if we're still here. But it's like the idea that, oh, no, they couldn't do it because we can't. That's ridiculous.
It's like the heliocentric model. It's very selfish to think that we are the center of the universe.
It's totally selfish.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Everyone wants to, did you have a good Valentine's Day? I know you hate that holiday.
Yeah, it was fine.
Okay, good. Somebody also, Judy Crazy Chicken Lady, saved some squirrels, and she did name a squirrel after me.
After you?
Yeah.
Which means you're squirrely.
What is that? I've been hearing this word a lot, and I don't know what squirrely means.
It's not good.
Okay, great, thanks. Thank you so much. A lot of people this morning, we were talking about Robert Duvall's passing as well.
Oh, my God. But what a good life.
95 years old.
What a good life. What a good life.
What is your favorite
successful
Robert Duvall film?
Oh, my God. Well, Godfather.
Godfather is a great one. Some classics. Somebody said, a lot of people are also concerned about the FBI using Bluetooth to try to track Nancy Guthrie's pacemaker.
Yeah, they're actually flying a helicopter over homes to see. I mean, they're trying a lot, I will say. The FBI is really on it. Okay.
They are on it.
Charles, you ready? No.
Charles. Oh, Charles. Do we have any lunch options today?
Oh, yeah, we
are
do have
hungry?
lunch options. And I'm kind of excited about this restaurant that Anakin finally found. Because Devin said this is
finally, as if I haven't found anything else.
He said it's a great restaurant.
I brought hot dogs and mac and cheese.
We're going to do 2 salad options, okay?
Okay, healthy.
Okay. One is going to be the spicy Thai chicken salad, which sounds great.
That sounds really good.
And the other is called chicken katsu.
Ooh.
Which is tomatoes, red peppers, lots of peppers and peanuts and whatnot.
You got a Tums for that one?
Both sound good.
A chicken...
Spicy Thai or chicken katsu.
Chicken katsu.
It's mango heirloom tomatoes, red peppers, crispy carrots, serrano peppers, peanuts, Napa cabbage, arugula, and Asian cilantro dressing. That sounds really good. That's chicken
really
katsu. So chicken katsu or spicy Thai chicken salad.
Yum.
That chicken katsu is fried chicken.
Oh, that's fried? Yeah. Can't do that. Why can't they put grilled in?
I can ask that they
Oh, we could...
chicken katsu.
Why don't you give them a call and check? Oh, I'll tell you what. We'll see what they say.
Okay.
But I'll only get it if they do grilled.
Okay. Good idea. I brought mac and cheese and hot dogs for lunch today.
Oh, God.
I do have a Tums for that. Don't worry. I have a prescription one for that.
What else, guys?
People are saying...
I suddenly got to... Do you guys want to go...
I know, everyone in the comments said you're really tired and grumpy.
I'm not really...
Grumpy? Just a little tired?
I'm tired and grumpy.
Great. I'm really excited to deal with that today.
Do you guys want to come with me? I want to see if it's raining outside.
Yeah.
Because I was able to do my workout right before I think it started. I always kind of like to see what it's like because we don't have windows in here. See the windows over there?
Yeah.
They're not real.
They're not real. Are there lights behind them?
Oh, we can go over here and look.
Yeah, let's
Corey,
take a
let's
look.
go.
That's the best space over here.
I just want to
see.
go check.
Just doing the weather?
Yeah, I'm not grumpy.
Just tired. It's
Yeah.
that kind of day though. It's a Monday, it's raining.
I want to go outside. No, I want to go outside.
Oh, well, you're not gonna be able to go outside from there.
It says not an emergency exit.
Oh, it's locked. Oh, it looks like
but
it's raining really
raining.
hard.
Oh, you want to go outside?
Yeah, it's raining. Bad.
Do you want to do like a weather report?
No, we're supposed to have like a significant rain. They were thinking 5 inches, but I
Wow.
don't think it's going to be that much. But yeah, it's raining a lot this week.
No bueno. But sometimes, you know, you look at the outside. I know my dad always does this. He looks into rain. He goes, "We needed this.
Everybody says we
We needed this."
I mean, at a point we don't.
At a point, we don't. Here in LA, though, it rains and people don't know what to do with themselves.
So
So far,
I'll show
you're
you this. So these were dogs I had. This was Harry, and he was the smartest, most amazing dog. And he was just incredible. He's a terrier. He was so great, so smart,
Look at his
and a little
face.
evil.
Yeah, all the good ones
And
are a little
that's
evil.
Floyd. He was a
Floyd.
boxer, and he was so sweet and wonderful.
Boxers are crazy.
He
They're
was
hanging out
great.
with Sadie. That should be a
they're
really
both-
relieving thought.
They were both rescues.
I went to the West LA Animal Shelter this weekend and did some volunteering. There's my roommates and I are going
Oh,
to
that's
foster.
nice. I'm glad you're doing that.
You got to put your pain back into the world as a little bit of good. And so I went in Sadie's honor
I'm
and
glad
did
you're doing
some.
that.
Thanks. Yeah, they're great over there. Sign up to foster if you can. They give you all the materials. You don't have to do anything. You just get to
Watch this.
provide some love.
See Anakin over there?
Yeah. Are you going to
See
catch the
Anakin
ball?
over there? With the ball? See him? Okay.
It's like watching
So that's what I do. Now let's see if you can do it. I'm not moving my hands. I bet you. Well, that's what I did.
Yeah.
Be careful.
That was a bad throw.
That was bad.
Do you want me to do it with you?
Wow.
Well, you just intercepted it. That's all you did.
You know what we should do? Once it's nice out,
that was
once
a good.
it's nice out, let's go out to the sand volleyball court and play a little ball. Perfect.
Top Gun. Wait a minute. I got this mic on, but oh, whatever.
Yeah, you're fine.
Where'd my soda go?
Love the soda. Spicy Thai chicken is blowing it out of the water in this
Good.
bowl. So I think we won't have
I'm
to worry
excited
about.
about this place. It's supposedly really good.
Yeah. It sounds delicious.
I'm sorry for being grumpy. If I seem grumpy,
you're not
it's
grumpy.
not. It's not even so much I'm grumpy. It's like I get up at 3:25,
Yeah, that's really early.
and it's early,
It is.
and it's just early, and
You
what
work out.
happened-
That's impressive, though.
and I'm fine until I sit, and because we finished the morning meeting, and I just sat.
Charles had to get up early too. He didn't choose to.
Why?
Why'd you get up early?
Because Good Day New York wants him.
Wow.
Rosanna Scotto.
Good day,
That's
New York.
exciting.
Rosanna Scotto call.
Rosanna
That's a
Scotto.
good. That's a good reason to be up early.
Her family owns. She's the anchor of Good Day New York.
Yeah.
Her family owns a restaurant called Scotto's, and it is fantastic in New York.
Really?
Oh, it's so good.
I have not been there. I'm going home in a little bit for.
No.
Going home for Passover, so maybe I'll check it out.
Okay. Oh, I need to get the ransom or the note that.
Katie, is that all of it?
Mystery Diva said she's going to Thailand on Wednesday. Interesting. I'm kind of jealous. I would love to go to Thailand. Thai food is my favorite. But for now, I'm just rolling with the mac and cheese and hot dogs. If you haven't had mac and cheese and hot dogs, you don't know anything about life. Brandy said, gotta make it a good day for Good Day New York. Everyone in the chat saying, once you sit down, it's over.
It's over.
That's what happens.
It's really funny. It's like I was fine until I sat down.
Yeah.
I think I shouldn't sit down.
It's good for your circulation to stand a little bit. Not that you have circulation. I dug myself into a hole.
You did.
I'm done. Do whatever you want. I don't care.
You totally did. Okay, so we're going to give you the lowdown on Guthrie right now.
Yeah.
Oh. Boss gags. Boom. Boom.
There he goes.
Boom.
Am I getting the chicken salad?
Yeah, you're getting spicy Thai chicken.
Okay, spicy Thai chicken.
jamming.
Here we go.
You hungry?
But I do
Yeah,
want you to
we're
find out
hungry,
about the other one, if they can substitute, because I want to order that tomorrow.
Just for the future.
Okay, here we go.
If I may.
Wow.
And is there anything specific? I mean,
How's your Valentine's Day?
that was. We need to talk afterward.
There need to be boundaries.
I know. You made that abundantly clear.
Definite treat.
Yes.
Did you know that going on?
No, I never met her.
I met her when she was 4.
But our friend was like,
Oh, he was trying to, you know.
not at all. Catching up with an old friend.
And did the point of the night change when you
No, absolutely not. I have fucking boundaries. Jesus.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Okay. Okay, here we go.
Unbelievable.
Okay,
No.
serious,
Hang on.
serious. Oh, a friend of mine died.
Where
this
are we
weekend.
going? Ooh.
Mike Pastor, you know, the judge, he actually was in the Michael Jackson. He was a Michael Jackson judge. Mike and I met when we were taking the bar exam right out of law school, and we became really close and really good friends. And oh, it's just so sad.
Wow.
Oh, he's such a good guy.
Sorry to hear that.
I know. Okay, here we go. Oh, okay. Here we go. Welcome to TMZ Live. We have received a 4th letter from the person who claims to know the identity of Nancy Guthrie's kidnapper, where they are, and he has again demanded money, $50,000 up front before he gives up anything. We are making an overture to him. Use us. You don't trust the FBI, you've made that clear. So we have been in touch with the FBI, and they know we're doing this. If you don't trust the FBI because you don't think you're going to get the reward from them, that they'll be shady or whatever, give us the information. We will immediately forward it to the FBI. And that way you have a public record of
The fact that you were the person who gave them the information that led to the kidnapper.
Right.
And therefore, they can't try to screw you over, as you don't trust the FBI, and you believe they don't trust you. So if we have the information, we can vouch for you that you actually provided the information that led to the capture.
So we have put this on social media, we have put it on the website, and we're doing it on our television shows so that if this person is watching this, hey, public record, the pressure is on the FBI to do the right thing.
Assuming that your information is correct.
If it's not correct, you should know you're committing a crime. In fact, he even says he knows it's a crime.
Right.
And he's being truthful. But I will say this.
I got to remember that we did not expect, after we got the second note, we did not expect to hear from this person. They said, this is it, you're never going to hear from me again. Then they again wrote to us on Friday and said that they were reaching out one more time because they felt like the FBI was not taking them seriously, but they said that was the last time. This time,
they want
this
money.
person has reached out. They want money, obviously.
They want money.
But they also said they saw the latest video that Savannah posted, and they felt very badly for her. They really do.
But if they felt badly, they'd give up the information.
But I have to protect myself and my family.
So this person says, I know what I saw 5 days ago south of the border, and I was told to shut up, so I know who he is, he meaning the kidnapper, and that was definitely Nancy with them. So this is the second
another
time
reference to
he is making it seem like there's more than one person.
Right. And by the way, the 5 days ago, would have been the day we got the first
That's right.
note on
That's right.
Wednesday.
So he's saying that he's worried because he has a criminal record. He had a burglary 10 years ago, and that he is worried that he could either be implicated or by knowing these people and giving up the information, he could be killed. I mean, he goes into this whole long thing. So that's that. Again, if you really want the money, the only way I can think of is work with us. Give us the information. We will make sure, and this is public record, you've given it. We're not going to tell everybody ahead of time, but we'll give it immediately to the FBI, and then at least you've got something on record.
Right.
And so, ante up. A couple of things that I find kind of weird in this case. That glove that you're looking at right there. Go back to that glove. So that is a bulky, bulky glove. Now, you know they have found a glove in a field 2 miles from Nancy's house. It is being tested right now for DNA. I think this is a PCR test. That's a very sophisticated test that they do in labs, and the accuracy is really high. And hopefully that
It matches.
Hopefully it matches, and then they'll figure it out.
Matches either the DNA that the sheriff's department said they have found in Nancy's home that doesn't belong to Nancy. So if it's a match to that, or it's a match to anyone else that's in the database that the FBI has.
But even if it isn't in the database,
Right.
now they're able to use things like Ancestry.com.
Right.
And what they're able to do is they can see about a relative, and then they go down the chain, and they might find somebody in Tucson. So there are all sorts of ways. And I hope that happens here. Here's my doubt. And I've just been thinking about this. That glove, go back to that glove. If you think about it, if that person kidnapped Nancy, what he had to do is get back in his car and drive away, right?
Right.
What's the first thing you would do when you get in the car?
You take off the glove.
You take off the glove.
But
you
the
can't.
part that doesn't make sense to me is, yes, you take off the glove, but you probably don't throw it out the window a mile from the house, a mile and a half.
That's the part I'm
from
talking
the
about.
house.
And it's like, and you throw one glove out, like O.J. Simpson.
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't make sense. I think that's the part that has never added up for me.
I'm sorry about this, Anakin. Oh,
Anakin's not there.
this could be something.
You want to go take that?
Yeah, I think I want to take this. I'll be right back.
Hey, it's me, Harvey. A lot of people.
weird.
Is
That part doesn't make sense to me. If you had anything on, I don't know. I'm not really sure, Daniela. We'll see. If you had anything on you, I'm back. Oh, welcome back.
Sorry. We're just
not what you
no,
thought it was,
but
or?
we're juggling this story. So look, I mean, the point is, why would you? And even if he got out,
anything you had that you were wearing while committing that crime, you don't throw out into a field. You would keep it with you if you want. You burn it or whatever it is, but you're not.
You're not going to throw
it, and certainly not a mile from her house. You're in the desert, right? So you're out in the middle of the desert and you're driving wherever you're going to go. If you were going to throw it out the window, you would wait until you were out away from anything
why would you
else.
throw it out, period, for somebody to find it?
I agree.
It's like this guy was this guy was so careful to completely cover himself so he wouldn't leave any DNA or evidence. And if he's got his hand in the glove and he's that concerned about identity, why would he just toss it out 2 miles away where you know you're going to find it?
Right.
So that's why, look, maybe it is the glove, and maybe there's something we're not thinking of, which would be great, but I just have my doubts because this never made sense to me. Yeah. The other thing that doesn't make sense to me, there have been some reports that maybe this was a burglary gone bad. I'm not buying it.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you why. That if he is covering himself like this, first of all, burglars generally don't do that. The other thing is that if he knew anything about Nancy...
Cameras now, they might.
Well...
You cover your face anyway, but
You cover your face.
Right.
But if he is that careful not to... and if it's a burglary, and if he's that careful not to leave DNA, if he gets in the house, how do you open a drawer and pick up jewelry with those gloves on? And if you take the glove off to grab it, you've got
Now you
fingerprints.
left fingerprint.
So that doesn't make any sense. And the other thing is, it's like Nancy Guthrie, well known, goes to church. And that was a Sunday morning. If you would have waited 8 hours, she might be at church, and then you go to an empty house.
Well, that means it's you're talking about it being a targeted burglary as opposed to a random one. But
I don't think it, I'm not.
But you don't think it's a burglary at all?
I don't think it's a burglary
Right.
at all.
Right.
It just doesn't make sense.
Doesn't add up.
And when you look at all the videos that we've been looking at, that we've been getting, those are all people where their faces are visible. We blurred them, but their faces are visible. Not that guy. Not that guy.
Yeah.
That guy wants to be covered up. And so this whole burglary gone bad, I'm not buying it.
Well, the Pima County Sheriff's Department came out. The sheriff himself said, I don't know where that report came from. It is not something that we are, he said, that's not our operating theory. So
the final thing, again, we received that ransom note now a week ago. And I can tell you the FBI is keenly interested in this note.
2 weeks ago, the ransom note, the actual one saying we want Bitcoin.
Oh my God, you're right, it's 2 weeks ago. God.
Yeah.
2 weeks ago. The FBI is still keenly interested in this note. It is well masked in terms of the identity of who wrote it. But again, nothing's been paid, but they are interested in that note.
Brandon from Philadelphia here. This case has become like the greatest kidnapping in American history. It seems like even bigger than the Lindbergh baby. Like, it's been over 2 weeks now. Where's Nancy Guthrie? People are saying she might be in Mexico. It's scary, and hopefully she's found.
Hopefully she's found. You know, a final thing, and I talked to somebody again today in law enforcement who kept saying, this has been told to me several times now, do not use logic in trying to figure these things out. That logic doesn't necessarily get you to the point that you want to get to. In
fact, there's usually some illogical move that the criminal has made.
Is what catches them.
Is what ends up leading police to them.
But they have said to me several times now that if you try to look at this thing logically, more often than not, you're on the wrong track. Right. That you have to open up to the notion that it just it doesn't make sense.
Right.
And we got to 10.
Which would mean throwing the glove out the window a mile and a half. Maybe they did do it. It's not logical.
It doesn't make sense.
It wouldn't be the thing you should do, but
a couple people in the chat have said that if this person has information...
Yes, she did.
A couple people in the chat have said, if this person has information, wouldn't they be a hero if they just gave it up and helped solve
But it certainly
this case?
sounds like this person has some personal connection to the kidnapper and is fearful of revenge.
Yeah.
Right.
And what...
Now, that's the part that doesn't add up. Another thing that doesn't add up to me while he's texting away here. If this person, as they said, 5 days ago was with the kidnapper and Nancy, why were they allowed to leave? That part doesn't make sense to me.
It does to me.
If I've committed the crime that has the FBI and huge manhunt right now, I'm hunkered down wherever I am with the people who know. I'm not allowing people to come in, hang out, oh, there's Nancy Guthrie, and then leave. Unless not doing that.
Unless he's close to the flame and could arguably even be a peripheral part of this. He's got a criminal record.
So you're saying that they were allowed to leave because the kidnapper...
They're compadres.
At what point does
That's the way it's feeling to me.
At what point
Why else would he be there? Why else would he be there?
I know we're not supposed to apply logic, but logically, I'm not letting that happen.
You're being too logical.
Everyone who knows
You're being too logical.
is here.
I know.
And nobody's going anywhere.
Somebody knows something.
At some point, does it become a crime to withhold the information?
No.
That's interesting.
No. If he's lying, it's interfering with law enforcement.
And if he's telling the truth and he is somehow involved, does this grant him any like
No,
amnesty?
immunity, no.
Yeah, no.
No.
Incredibly interesting. Seems that it doesn't sound like they're compadres to me. It could be somebody at the border. I don't know.
I don't know.
If you are scared for his life.
What's really interesting is if you think back to the notes on what he says happened between Wednesday and Thursday,
Right. Yes.
the Wednesday thing aligns.
That's what I just said.
Yeah.
And it makes sense that after leaving, we get the first note, and then every day
It's
after
almost like he left and
Every
then went to a
subsequent day.
computer and sent a note.
Some people in the chat.
I'm going to give you a crazy theory. What if it's a kidnapper?
I don't know if that's that crazy though.
Hey, if I can't get $6 million, give me 100 grand. I don't know.
I don't know.
Everything's so nuts.
Yeah.
Everything's so
That's-
nuts.
That's a theory for sure.
Okay.
Inside Man.
Oh.
Somebody said, why did it take so long?
Ever see that movie, Devin? Inside Man?
Have not.
Inside
Denzel
Man?
Washington,
Oh, you know what I
Jodie
did?
Foster.
Is that when he flew upside down?
No.
You know what I did see this weekend was that Leo movie that was up for Best Picture.
Oh, yeah.
One battle?
Was it good?
One battle
I
after
loved it.
another.
Yeah.
I loved. Did you see it?
PTA is an incredible
Can
director.
I tell you what I watched last night? You guys would not have any interest,
boy.
but I would.
Here we go.
No, I was actually, I couldn't wait to tell Charles, and we've been so busy today, I haven't told him. And I never thought of this, and I feel so stupid because I watch the show every Sunday.
Already, I'm on board with you feeling stupid.
It's a Netflix doc on Ed Sullivan and how Ed Sullivan was hugely important
center of
in the civil
pop
rights
culture.
movement.
Oh,
in the
really?
civil rights movement.
The Ed Sullivan Show.
It is so fascinating, but you've got
That he
people.
had guests on that were.
Yeah.
People didn't have black people on TV, and he embraced black people and would put his arm around them and shake their hand. But most important, put them on right in the middle of deep segregation fights.
Right.
And he did it on purpose. And he knew what was going on, and he got heat. And Mercury canceled the show, canceled their ad, and he was just determined. And they said, look, Martin Luther King may have been the driver of this, but Ed Sullivan had a huge impact on the civil rights movement. And I never thought of it, but it's a fabulous documentary, and I was so interested in that. I never thought of that.
Did they talk to anyone? Like, I'm trying to think who would be alive.
Oh my God, they talked to
Who
Smokey
worked-
and Oprah and
But
Barry Gordy.
in other,
Barry Gordy.
and did Barry Gordy talk about? He had conversations with Ed Sullivan about
Yes.
doing
and
this, and
Harry Belafonte became a close friend of Ed
Right.
Sullivan's, and he was on. And there's video of him with.
Right.
It is. I never thought of this, but it's true. I mean, he brought in
all right, please don't start trying to remember black people.
Chuck Berry,
He also started this by saying you wouldn't care.
Harry
about
Belafonte. Yeah, because
Turning to
you don't
you?
know about Ed Sullivan.
I don't know about it.
It was.
Sometimes I watch Ed Sullivan show clips on
Sometimes
YouTube.
50 million people watched on Sunday nights.
Really?
5-0.
Yeah.
5-0.
What was there, one channel?
There were 3 channels.
Oh,
And
I mean, it's so crazy.
it is and he had the Beatles on famously and Elvis Presley, but I mean, Chuck Berry and, Harry Belafonte and Mahalia Jackson and just Mahalia Jackson. But it was just like showing all these people that were on the show was so fucking interesting. It was amazing.
He was almost born in the 1800s. Did you realize that?
He was born in 1901.
Almost the 1800s.
1901.
Everyone in the comments is commenting Charles with laughing emojis. Like, Charles, you put up with a lot.
It was so interesting.
The Ed Sullivan Show is,
I've heard of him before, for sure.
yeah,
It was
iconic as it gets.
7 o'clock Sunday nights. Everybody watched. It was
You were
just-
up?
Well, I was a kid.
Well, was it a late night show?
There was a time
7
when
a.m.,
he stayed up
7
past
p.m.
7, yeah.
And he just had, like, did you do interviews? Or did
Everybody
people
big
perform?
was on Ed Sullivan.
Yes, he'd do interviews too, yeah.
Singing.
Nah, he didn't. He just would talk to him a little bit after.
Is that what an interview
It's not, but it's not really an interview.
He didn't do an
No,
interview.
I
he
know,
just
but
talked.
I get it, but
It's
my
30. It's 30 seconds. It's 30 seconds.
Unbelievable.
The Jackson
has to
5
be
made
like-
their debut on the Ed Sullivan
that's
Show.
crazy.
And
now you just talked to him.
He didn't interrupt.
Jeff Gilligan said, my family never missed the Ed Sullivan Show when I was a kid, every single night. Midlife secrets, thank
we
God
did
for Ed
not do
Sullivan.
a lot together, but we always watched the Ed Sullivan Show.
Hey, everyone's got their thing.
It's so good. It is so good, this doc. Watch it. I learned so much about civil rights. It was fascinating.
You said Ed Sullivan was the Jimmy Kimmel of the 50s.
Sunday's Best?
No. Ed Sullivan was so much. It's not even, no comparison. No comparison.
Sunday.
You hear that, Ballistic Coffee Boy? No comparison.
There's nobody around who
Equivalent.
he had 50 million people watching.
Yeah. That's a lot.
Okay, what are we doing in B?
Aliens.
Who's doing Obama?
Me.
Okay, here we go.
You're Jeremy's proxy, basically.
Yeah. Operating on his behalf today.
Ha 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 ha. Listen to us. Okay.
Did you? Oh, you told her about this morning? Oh God. Oh God. Wait, I don't know what. I need to see what you said.
Just, it's fine. Here we go.
I could hear the laughter in your voice, Daniela.
Here we go. Okay.
Barack Obama has really opened a Pandora's box here that I'm not sure he intended to, but it's too late. It's out.
He speaks,
former president,
and he speaks the truth.
The former president spoke about aliens and what he knows about aliens and America's scientists and what they know about aliens. And the way he said it has anyone who believes in alien visitors here on Earth.
Oh, here on Earth.
Oh, you don't believe in that?
I definitely believe that there's life out there. Absolutely, 100%.
But that's not what we're talking about. This is more about, yes, you can believe that there's life out there, but his comments.
Yeah. Okay.
This is more about people thinking that aliens have actually visited.
Maybe true.
Right.
Maybe true.
So here is what he said, and then we will tell you how he's trying to clean it up.
Are aliens real?
They're real, but I haven't seen them, and they're not being kept in, what is it?
Area 51?
Area 51. There's no underground facility unless there's this enormous conspiracy, and they hid it from the President of the United States.
What was the first question you wanted answered when you became president?
Where are the aliens?
Where are the aliens?
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So hold on.
No, that's what he told Brian Tyler Cohen.
No, before we get into his walk back, it is so interesting, he said, unless it's being kept from the president.
That's the part that made everyone go, aha!
Because there are people for a long time who have believed that it is so secret that because presidents come and go, bureaucracy stays.
Think about how many people would have that knowledge now. If we're going back to, let's say, the 60s, if we're going back to Roswell, how many presidents would be walking around with that knowledge? Fewer now, because they passed, but...
If they had the knowledge.
Right.
But if they didn't have the knowledge, he said, the first question I asked is, are there aliens? First question.
He was kind of smiling when he said that.
You don't think he's
Which explains...
Do you think he ever asked that question in 8 years?
So here...
Of course he did.
So here is how he saw the explosion online and then said this. I was trying to stick with the spirit of the speed round questions from Brian Tyler Cohen, but since it's gotten attention, let me clarify. Statistically, the universe is so vast that the odds are good there's life out there, right? We're on board. But the distances between solar systems are so great that the chances we've been visited by aliens is low, and I saw no evidence during my presidency that extraterrestrials have made contact with us. Really?
Okay, so I have something to say to that.
All of that sounds very reasonable, by the way.
I want to say something. President Obama, you are an incredibly smart man. You actually taught at my law school, and everybody said you're brilliant. You got to open your mind. You got to open your mind.
But he says he believes that there could be aliens.
Well, hold on. He's saying that because of the distance, that it's very unlikely that they would ever have been able to come to Earth.
No.
It's not just distance. Go back
it's
to
not
the
just
statement.
distance he's talking about.
Go back to the statement.
He's talking about the vastness of the universe.
But if it is that
space
vast,
between the solar systems, that it's that vast.
But the distances between solar systems are so great.
Exactly.
Okay.
That
But
it's
they're
just
probably more
so much
advanced than
emptiness.
us.
Right. So hold on.
He's not talking about the ability to travel distance. He's talking about how vast the universe is and the chances that they would happen to find our solar system.
Okay.
That's what he's talking about.
Okay, now can I say something uninterrupted?
Ooh.
Yes, based on our technology, that's probably true. But what if there is life out there that is 20,000 years more advanced than us? Even a million. Yeah. Even a million. And their technology means that the distance ain't so great with them because they have become so sophisticated. Think of how sophisticated we can become in the next 20,000 years. What if they were that sophisticated and could travel as if you're going to New York?
I agree. I also think if the president does know if aliens are real or not, I don't know if he could keep that a secret.
How did you two do in physics? Just curious. Answer the question.
Earthling physics.
Answer the question.
I did fine.
I did phenomenally.
I actually did fine.
I'll send you my high school transcript.
And that's our physics. That's our physics.
Theirs is different.
Theirs is different.
Exactly.
He's not talking about distance between point A and point B. He's talking about the fact that, never mind.
Their technology could pinpoint us in a second.
He said the distance is so great. And I'm saying, no, it isn't necessarily for somebody way more advanced than us. End of sentence.
This is me giving up.
Hi, my name is Jasmine. I'm from Georgia. And although Obama, tried to take his statement back and state it was a joke, I personally think it was the truth. It was completely the truth. And honestly, the universe is super big and we have so many different solar systems. This and that. Well, I don't know. That's none of my business. But what I do know is we cannot be the only people here. But I need to know one thing if the aliens did come. Are y'all going to invade us? And if y'all are, could you do it before the 1st? Rent is due.
Rent is due, and you're just saying it would help if they came now.
If you had a podcast, you'd be really popular. You're really entertaining.
The universe is not just big. It's not just huge. It's infinite.
I know.
So that
infinite to you, to them, it's just a walk in the park.
I can't.
Somebody said it's none of our business.
Okay.
Oh, Falcon said, I'm surprised Charles is so closed-minded.
I know.
I'm not closed-minded. I agree.
Seems like it.
I 1,000% believe there is other life in the universe. It's a virtual impossibility for there to not be.
Yeah. So why is it so hard for you to believe?
Are we going to Babcock?
Because where that life exists could be...
Are we going to Babcock?
I can't even tell you how far away from us.
But they could have the most ridiculous technology where you can almost ping them and it's like, oh, there's Earth.
So they can just ping any other intelligent life in the world.
Maybe we are so not special and so lame to them that they don't even want to bother coming over here.
That's also very likely. So you've just made another... Thank you. You've just added to my argument another reason why they haven't been here.
I was just being nice because I felt bad that you looked so upset.
What are we doing here? Spencer Pratt, who's doing it?
I hate when intelligence doesn't win the day.
This guy, am I right?
That's really your
Wait, what are we doing?
Spencer Pratt getting blasted by a sister.
What happened to B2 was...
Babcock, he's doing a live show.
Why don't we just say... I mean, look, when you're putting these quotes up, why don't we just say that she suggested he was involved in violence?
It's violence against her violence against her and drug abuse. And what was the other thing? A gun arrest?
Okay.
Done great work for the Palisades.
Has done great work for the Palisades. Okay, we'll take that one. Okay. Can you read that? Why is it so small? I know, but most viewers, I'm sorry, but that's...
Are blind?
Yeah, it's like that's just
From
too
here,
small.
Spencer has done great work for the
great.
Palisades.
It's
LA
great you
does
can
not
do...
need another unqualified
It's great you can do an eye
and
test.
inexperienced
But if somebody's
mayor.
sitting... If somebody's...
A vote
guys,
for him.
if somebody's sitting
All right,
on their
now it's a little
sofa...
too far for me.
It's just fucking impossible. And he's where a sofa is. We should Chiron. That's where a sofa is. On somebody's TV.
All right. Do you not... Exactly. Also, look how small that TV is.
I know. Guys, we should make this easy, not hard on people. We should do full Chirons.
I gotta believe that most people aren't
can't.
watching it on a 16-inch TV.
No, on a big TV, looking at a tweet is really hard when you're sitting on a sofa that's 12 feet away.
You know that the tweet is bigger on a bigger TV.
I'm aware, but I'm just okay. As somebody who probably
Here we go. We're back to the universe.
As somebody who has
Here we go.
pretty much average vision, who needs glasses to read, I don't watch television with glasses on.
As someone who has way worse than average vision, is actually legally blind in one eye.
Your vision is so much better than my vision.
It is not.
You read shit that I can't read.
My vision has been trashed since
You make
third
fun
grade.
of me that you can read things that
I have corrective lenses in. It was Danielle going, please stop arguing. I'll do whatever to make you stop arguing. She's like, I'll come out and hold it up on cue cards, whatever you need. Just please fucking go.
We could have gone a half hour on that. I'm prepared to get a picture of my living room with the sofa.
Please, with a tweet up on the screen.
I could not read it. Here we go.
Fairly accurate.
Okay. Here we go.
Well, Spencer Pratt can count on one person not voting for him. Someone in his own family says that he is unfit to be the mayor of Los Angeles. You know, of course, the reality star is running, and this is not a joke. He is very serious about this. He's had rallies. He's started his campaign. But his sister says he's just not the guy. And over the weekend, she posted...
an understatement.
And by the way, I don't even think that... She's not just saying he's not a good mayor. She's saying he's not a good person.
Right.
She threw out a bunch of allegations against him, making criminal allegations, several things from the past, including claiming that he had been abusive to her.
Talked about drug abuse.
Drug abuse and all sorts of things. But in a nutshell, this is what she had to say. Spencer has done great work for the Palisades, where the fires were, where he lost his home. But LA does not need another unqualified and inexperienced mayor. A vote for him is a vote for stupidity.
Wow. They've had beef for a long time.
Yeah, I think if you know Spencer because you were a Hills fan back in the day, this is not a surprise that him and his sister don't like each other. But if you are a new voter that is just learning about Spencer Pratt because of everything he's been doing since the Palisades fire, this might hurt him a little bit, and it might make you question, do you want to vote for somebody that possibly did all these things that she's saying?
Wait a minute. Your logic is that if you watch The Hills, you'd vote for him.
Yeah.
What makes him qualified because of The Hills?
If you watch The Hills, this isn't surprising to you. It's not going to maybe turn you off necessarily from voting for him.
He was the villain on The Hills.
Correct. But if you are voting for him because the only thing you do know about him is the Palisades fire stuff that he's been doing, maybe you would look at this and be like, ooh, his sister doesn't like him. By the way, his sister's also accusing him of getting into the mayoral race because he wants to promote his book. He has a memoir out right now, which, by the way, I've been reading a little bit. It's really good. But she's saying that he's only doing this to promote his book, which isn't great either.
Well, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
I mean, by the way, we reached out to Spencer.
We reached out to him over the weekend
Several
when
times.
the allegations came out.
And today.
Did not hear from him. We reached out for him to come on the show today. I have not heard.
We didn't hear from him, but I will just say one other thing. Donald Trump had relatives who came out against him too,
Yeah,
and he won.
True. That's true.
India Afria from Washington, D.C. I would just like to say, as a nation, we are tired of washed-up reality stars trying to govern us. I feel for him for the fires, but I think he's using that as an excuse rather than a reason to become mayor. And I agree with his sister. A vote for him is probably a vote for stupidity. Not riding with this one.
Well, but I will say, and this is an endorsement of Spencer, but the fires were a test of leadership, and a lot of people thought leaders failed during that calamity, which it was. So I don't think looking at the fires is a bad way of making decisions, honestly.
Some mixed responses in the chat. Somebody saying, why would I vote for him? He's probably sad his sister trashed him. Somebody said, not a sign of a good sister. He still has my vote. I only watched that show because of my sister. That guy's a joke. Are you for real?
To the
Running for
person
mayor?
who says he's got their vote. Why?
Yeah. Somebody said,
Why?
I'll vote for Spencer. A good sister wouldn't bash him.
I seriously want to know why they would say that. Like,
True
why?
honesty. Drop it in the chat. True honesty.
Why does Spencer have your vote? I'm not saying he should or shouldn't.
Just curious why.
Yeah.
Real
Only because
honesty.
we've yet to really hear anything from him about what he's running on, other than
Yeah. Simple Confusion said,
fires.
maybe Spencer should be on the city board or something smaller first instead. Katie
Why
said,
start small these days?
stick with the Palisades fire. He's doing great work. He's trying. That is all we can do is try, in my opinion. Then right after that, someone said, probably a vote for stupidity. What are even his policies?
That's
the
why I
thing.
wanted to know why this person said he's got my vote.
Yep. Crystal said, no more celebrities. Stay in your lane. Yeah. Wasn't The Hills scripted? I don't think it was. It was reality, right? Was it like kind of? It was reality TV.
Are you?
I never watched The Hills, so I didn't know.
There's a whole generation of people who don't know what a lot of us learned 20-something years ago, that most reality shows are either scripted or heavily outlined.
edited. I didn't know if I should say that.
Outlined. Well, they're all edited, yes, but heavily outlined as to what is going to be said.
TMZ commented, reality TV.
Oh, TMZ did? Really? Them again?
Them again.
Losers.
Sweet and Low said, The Hills and OC was a scripted reality show. He played a villain because it was his character.
Or he could have actually
Or he
been a
could have
villain.
actually been the worst.
Right.
You don't know.
I mean,
We
sometimes
don't
they
know.
decide that guy's going to be the villain because we've been around
Based on
him
the
and
way he
he's kind of
acts.
a villain.
Yeah. Kurt Levin. It was half real, half fake.
I never watched The Hills.
I didn't either. I think I missed it a little bit.
I think, here's the thing, I was too old.
I was too young.
Too young.
Yeah,
Yep.
I don't blame you. Somebody said, I'm eating my Fruity Pebbles. Fair enough. Oh, LJ said
eating
Talia and
Fruity
Charles podcast.
Who's eating Fruity Pebbles?
Catherine Wiley. I like that you. Thanks, LJ.
Cameron, and then what was the girl before Cameron? Gio. Oh, Gio. I forgot about Gio. Cat. No. Was it Cat? No. The girl before Cat.
Liam and Chrissy said, if it smells like a douchebag, it's probably a douchebag. Hey.
I remember Cat. No, it was the girl before Cat.
All right.
The Soup exposed it was edited and somewhat scripted. I don't know who the Soup is. Who's the Soup?
You don't even know the Soup?
The Soup is Spencer.
Who's the Soup?
The Soup was a...
I thought we were making a joke
It's a
about
show.
Devin's lunch. Oh, like The Onion?
No.
I love The Onion.
The Onion Soup? No.
He has shown he's a villain in real life, so even though it's scripted, could be pretty accurate. Fruity Pebbles with marshmallows. Fruity Pebbles with marshmallows. That's my. I had to stop eating it because I was eating too much dye.
I felt like they went too far with that.
That's where you draw the line?
Step too far. It's like, it doesn't need it. It's like,
Over
let
to
Lucky
Babcock?
Charms do its thing and let Fruity Pebbles do
Do
its
its
thing. Why
thing.
you got to try to...
I'll never complain about too much sugar.
Just seemed wrong.
Overkill?
Yep.
Not cool.
It's like you had a good thing.
And then you ruined it.
Always
Shall we?
got to take it one step too far.
In my Babcock era, we'll go this way. Here we go. Over to sports. He got a haircut Looks really clean. Babcock, did you get a haircut? It looks so clean on the sides.
When?
Nice and clean.
Thank you.
Good hair. Getting on that haircut.
Do something.
See my I've been into bedazzling this week.
4.
Yay! How cute.
A little craft.
You are getting good.
So good at this now.
It's not anything to be bragging about being good at.
Yes, it is. I'm really proud of it. One more.
So good.
Oops.
It's from a slow-mo video.
Really? I'll say, where do you get this from?
I wish you could have seen my real
Good catch,
reaction.
Harvey.
You're good, but I do close my computer every
Okay,
time
one
you
more.
come over.
Okay.
I don't know what Harvey said in his text to you. Comma. But.
Okay, here we go. I want one more. I want to get. I want to make this perfect. I want to make this perfect.
I deny it all.
Perfect. That was perfect.
Good catch, too.
Okay. I just always keep thinking of.
Oh, I know.
What's the size?
Okay. What time is it? God, how'd you let it get this late, Daniela? Jesus Christ. Okay, here we go.
The Paul brothers just keep winning. Although
I'm
I have to
appalled
say-
at this.
You're appalled. I gotta say, I think Logan Paul found a much better way to make a buck than his brother.
No kidding.
Getting your face rearranged by Mike Tyson. Yeah, you can make a lot of money that way, but
Mike Tyson. Not you said Mike Tyson.
not Mike Tyson.
Anthony
Sorry,
Joshua.
Anthony Joshua.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson didn't work out.
No.
Anyway, Logan Paul decided that he had something at home he wanted to sell, and boy, this is the best decision he's ever made. He sold a Pokemon card.
This is nuts.
A very rare one. I will say, a very rare one.
Whatever.
One that he paid $5 million for. And so you know it's worth a lot.
He bought it 5 years ago.
He could not possibly have thought it was going to get $16 million.
This is
I mean, he obviously
insane.
thought he was going to make money, but
so this
it
was
sold for $16 million. A Pokemon card.
This is the auction.
Oh my gosh.
Done?
It's over. It's over. $60,492,000. Absolutely insane. Oh my gosh.
There might be a surprise in the building very shortly.
No way. What are you saying? What are you saying?
There might be a surprise in the building very shortly.
On behalf of Guinness World Records, I can now confirm you have achieved a new record title for not only for the most expensive Pokemon card ever sold at auction, but also the overall record for the most expensive trading card ever sold at auction.
So
that's your buddy from Golden Auctions, Mike.
What is amazing about this? That I mean, it's, aside from the 16 million, that it just happened to have confetti around.
Yeah. Well, they had an idea.
Clearly.
But I'll tell you this.
I figured that out.
Right. Yeah. I'll say this though. I was talking to
And
them.
and the Guinness people were in the house too, right?
But I'll say this. I was talking to them last night, and they were excited when it passed a $12 million. So for it to get 16 and a half.
That's nuts.
And he got ridiculed, by the way, when he bought the card for $5 million.
Because they thought $5 million was too much.
Crazy.
What is this card? We got to explain to people why it would be.
I mean, I can't explain why it's expensive. There was
It's
only
gotta be
39
like-
of them made.
I was gonna say,
It's a
where's
Pikachu
Talia?
illustrator, but I don't why. I don't
Come here.
understand.
Do you know anything about this card?
A Pikachu card?
A Pikachu illustrator.
The
39
illustrator
made.
card is like gifted to the illustrator, as it's not like a card that you can buy in a pack.
So they're only made specifically as a gift.
A gift.
To
There's
the
like
illustrator.
39 of them, I believe.
39.
But
And it was
obviously
in
the
perfect
illustrator.
shape.
39.
Yeah.
So there are others.
It's not even like a one of one.
But we don't know if
So
there are
there
39
are
out
others
there. Though.
worth
But I don't think so. And it's in perfect shape. It was graded a mint 10, which
10.
matters a lot.
Oh my God.
Which I talked to Scott, and he said that's very rare, that sometimes even out of the package, they're only rated like a 9.
So if out of the package it's a 9, what's a 10?
Who's Scott?
A perfect 10.
Oh, is that who bought it?
No.
No, but you know who bought it, though?
I heard it was
Scaramucci's
Anthony
kid made it.
Scaramucci's
Are you serious?
I swear, I don't know where he's got that money from, but yeah, Anthony Scaramucci.
Oh no, he's a big finance guy.
Right.
Anthony was the press secretary for Donald Trump
for 2 weeks.
11 days. 11 days.
I will say this: you also get the chain with it. So
you get the
card.
chain included.
Oh, they'll throw in a chain. Gee, thanks.
Hey, Dane Drebin from Gig Harbor, Washington. Let's be clear, guys. Logan Paul selling his card for $16 million is crazy, but is it really that crazy? When you think about who it is, it's Logan Paul. I mean, he's been doing crazy stuff since the very beginning. He literally wanted to go fight Floyd Mayweather. And what did he do? He took him the distance. He decided to go be a WWE superstar. And what is he doing? He's doing it better than anybody else. So I personally, no hate in the 253. I got to give him his flowers.
Logan Paul is amazing. And you
But
failed.
Logan Paul's not the one who did this.
But you failed to mention he's also a great businessman. And that too. Yeah.
I mean, it's not impressive to sell it. It's impressive that someone bought it.
Well, it's impressive that he bought it knowing that it was a good purchase.
He bought it for like $5 million to begin with.
He bought it.
Yeah, but everybody said he was stupid.
Right. Well, look at them now.
Look at that profit.
Okay, what are we doing in D?
I'm still so angry about this fucking alien thing.
Oh, grow up.
Fuck.
I can't believe you're like really
You guys
hell
don't
bent
know.
on
It
this.
doesn't make any
God,
sense.
no, kill me.
I feel like it
Kill
actually
me.
makes perfect sense.
I don't think you actually have a concept.
No,
You don't think I have a concept?
You don't have a concept of the universe.
What do you have as D?
Wait, are you
a
kidding
good
me?
working concept of the universe.
I'm genuinely kind of offended by
Yeah,
that.
what's D?
I think I have a great working. Are you into like quantum physics, like any of that stuff?
Cardi B.
Yeah.
So I don't know why that's so hard for. Why? How does that not make perfect sense? A life form far more advanced than our own. Having the technology to find us.
Another life form finding us. Even they can be hugely advanced. It's still
We gotta move. It's
like
11:40.
it's beyond finding a needle in a haystack. You have a much better chance of finding a needle in a haystack.
Okay, if Shannon's not here, we gotta move, guys.
I think.
What are we doing?
It's 11:48 and we haven't done D. Okay, we're doing Cardi B. There's sound. Quick.
So wait, what are we doing for what's in C?
We're not gonna. We've already done C.
Oh,
Spencer.
we did Spencer C. Okay. Yeah, I know it is.
Well, Sean John commented, well, Charles is a college dropout. Somebody in the comments said that. Who's got no working concept of the universe now? It ain't me.
Okay. Okay, here we go. Okay.
Here we go. Welcome back to TMZ Live. Nicki Minaj, you're going to have to get in line. Because apparently, there are lots of female rappers who have beef with Cardi B. And now that I don't think it's coincidence because Cardi is on tour now. She's getting a lot of attention. And so some of her detractors know that this is the time to strike because they're going to get more attention.
Although I think what you're about to see, I'm not sure if they thought Cardi might receive it well.
Oh, maybe they would have. You know, that's a good point. So the rapper we're talking about is Bia. And she posted over the weekend this about Stefon Diggs. Can you name someone with more baby mamas than receiving yards? I can, and I know that. Okay, now I don't know what this is. Why? You know what?
You know what? Never mind.
You know what? Never mind. Okay.
That got a big laugh out of Cameron.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Got a big laugh out of
Cameron thought it was funny that I didn't know what those initials meant.
Cameron thought the whole thing was funny.
Sorry, I did not know that one.
Cameron thought it was funny.
Yes.
Okay, so Cardi B decided to respond to it.
Yes, she was on tour, and this is what she said during her performance. Name 5 BS. Right.
Okay. Okay.
And then she went on to do her song "Pretty and Petty."
But you also said
Right. This is for you, bitch.
You couldn't name
Pretty
her
petty.
songs if you had a gun to your head. I think that's really interesting because she was not slow in going after Offset when they broke up. But she's protective of Stefan here, even though she's clearly got beef with him and broke up with him.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's a little bit different than what we saw with Cardi before.
Yeah, and like Cardi defending stuff, like with all the things that he did to her allegedly at the Super Bowl, having, you know, his other baby mother there and Offset's alleged mistress there, like just disrespectful. Like her defending him is kind of interesting to me. But I think the only reason why she did say something to Bia because it is Bia. I think if it was somebody else like Lotto or Glorilla or something like that, she would just be like, all right, it is what it is.
It sounded like you just shaded Bia.
I mean,
is that what happened? Because that's what it sounded like. Did I hear that right?
But
It sounded like you were shading.
her diss was unnecessary. It's like you came out of nowhere.
Wait a minute. I didn't know this. So Stefan supposedly brought Offset's mistress to this?
That was
if he did that, that's just his baby mama, okay, maybe. But if he brought Offset's mistress, that is a hyper-aggressive move.
It is also entirely possible that Offset's mistress was at the game but had nothing to do with Stefan.
Right, but it did. That's a hyper-aggressive move on his part. It's basically saying blank you to Cardi.
Right.
If he brought, there's a difference
But
between...
Cardi can't believe that happened because then she wouldn't be defending him even to Bia.
Yeah.
God, what a small world. What a small world. All these baby mamas colliding.
Hey y'all, this is Bella calling in from PG County, Maryland, and I just want to say Bia needs to just go ahead and sit down. Although it's not ideal to have a baby by a man with a whole bunch of babies, Cardi can afford it. And at the end of the day, people are so invested in Cardi that they can name more baby mamas of Stefan's than Bia songs. And Cardi is going to drag this out. I promise you that, because her last stop of her tour is in Atlanta. And she has this mute challenge going on, and they have the opportunity to be very funny and very petty and be very quiet when she says name 5 songs in Atlanta. So I can't wait to see that show. I might have to change my ticket.
I never thought of that.
You know, it is a good point. I can't name 5 Bia songs. I can't really name a lot of his baby mamas other than Cardi B.
Y'all better leave his baby mamas alone.
Okay. 424. What are we doing? Pick up for what? What? The fuck, Kyle? We got to.
So, just so you know,
Bia.
Can't name 5 Bia songs. Cardi said that before Bia tweeted. So the tweet. I can
That's
name
okay.
Baby Mama,
The
was
tweet
in
was-
response to Cardi taking a shot at her during her concert.
I know, I was looking at them. I love that color.
The tweet is missing.
It plays. It's fine.
I have to get mine
it's fine.
done soon.
What are we doing is D2?
We
What'd he
got
say?
him at All-Star game.
What'd he say? No. We just got to move. I mean, give us the upshot.
He just basically says the country's in a bad position and he'd like it.
Okay. Where are, who's doing this? Where is he? He's sitting at his desk right now. Guys, we got to get
He's
people.
looking at a script. Looking at a script.
Let's just go. It's 11:55. Let's go. Here we go. We got to get people out here and ready, guys. Here we go. We'll just do this ourselves.
I think you're going to owe me a little money.
What are you talking
Actually, me and probably several other people, you swore.
I said he's going to run.
You swore that Stephen A. Smith was absolutely running for president. Right?
Oh, are we doing this
Do you
right
remember
now?
that? Yeah. Anyway, we got Stephen A. Smith.
If we're recording
Yes,
this,
we got,
I don't remember.
No, you. For the record, you want to say you don't remember?
I just thought you were talking to me, and I thought, no, if this is getting recorded,
you're gonna owe
no
some money.
recollection of this.
Yeah, okay, that's all right. We have receipts. But we got Stephen A. Smith out here in L.A. It was NBA All-Star Weekend here, and we asked him about running for president. Listen to his answer.
Came out recently that you were strongly considering a presidential run. You know, what's impacting that decision, and where are you at with it right now?
Well, the country sucks, and I don't think that I think the country is devoid of leadership. The kind of leadership that we have, we don't need. The kind of leadership we should be getting, nobody is stepping up and doing it. I'm not a politician. I don't desire to be a politician, but in the same breath, the opportunity to go on a debate stage and call out these politicians for the things that they've done to damage this country is something that appeals to me very much. According to the rules, my understanding is I would have to give up my money. I'd have to leave my job because I'm not supposed to have that access to the airwaves. I can assure you, I don't give a damn how much I want to do something. I'm not giving up my money to do it. That ain't happening. If there was a way that I could keep my money and still run, I would be much more forceful about it. But I'm not giving up my money and my career for that nonsense. But they keep telling me, listen, keep your name out there. We really, really want you to do it. And I promised them that I wouldn't make a definitive decision about it until 2027.
That's a maybe.
Wait, here's the follow-up question. Who's the them?
That's a maybe.
The follow-up question should have been, who's them?
No, hold on.
They keep telling me to keep my name out there.
There is such a thing as a blind trust, which lots of people do. It's true he can't broadcast, but there are a million ways he can make money.
I completely agree. Donald Trump has proven you can make a ton of money as president.
Donald Trump's a multi-billionaire.
Because of his time in office.
Because of his time in office.
Yeah.
Everything's changed.
Emoluments.
He is saying that
You're saying there's a chance.
Absolutely.
I want to know who the they are who keep telling him to keep his name out there.
This is a guy.
You don't care because you just want him to run so that he can win the bet.
This is a guy who is saying, draft me. He is saying, beg me and draft me. And what the problem he's got is, what did he say? The country is going to crap?
Yeah.
That's a bad soundbite for him if he does run. That's a bad soundbite. They did this with Michelle Obama, and it was more obtuse.
I think Donald Trump said for years before he took office, the country's in the toilet, you know? And so there's maybe a different blueprint towards running for office these days.
When I listen to that, I mean, you're making it, I didn't hear this before, and you're making it sound like, oh, he's not running. He didn't say that at all. He did not. You were wrong on that. He didn't.
No, I absolutely am not wrong.
Oh,
he's not running. He's not running.
You're totally. You got that out of that.
He said they are telling me, whoever the mysterious they are telling me to keep my name out there. Fine, I'll keep my name out there, but I'm not running because I don't want to give up.
Stephen A. Smith speaks about himself as a third person all the time. He uses
so the
Stephen
day
A.
is
Smith.
him, you
so
mean?
the day is him. I'm the one that keeps telling me to keep my name out there.
That's possible.
Don't count this out.
Hi, I'm Lacey from Kansas, and just hearing him say he does not want to get rid of his money or give up his money, to me, that is one of the giant red flags I'm hearing in this. The last thing we need right now are people who are selfish. We do not need people who are entertainers, who are or not even political commentators. They are sports commentators. They have no education in politics. Right now, we are seeing what it looks like with our administration to have entertainers run it. People who do not know basic government functions, how our Constitution is even a part of what we do.
But Lacey, are you aware of another person who was a sportscaster, Ronald Reagan? So there are sportscasters who have become president. And the other thing is, yeah, you're right. If somebody's going to be that selfish and say, no, my money's more important than my service, you know what? That's when somebody says, on reflection, it is more important. And then he seems like a hero. So even though he's saying it today, it's 2 years out.
You are just desperately don't want to lose this bet. That's
Absolutely.
all it is. He's just trying to protect his own wallet.
Okay, we gave you 9:15.
By the way, shout out to Lacey's ring. Everybody else see that?
What are we doing in E? What's E?
I'm not much of a jewelry guy, but that thing.
That is a rock.
What is it? Okay, let's go do it. What's F? Okay, here we go. After dark, do it quick. Tanetta.
I mean,
Okay, here we go.
If you're throwing the biggest party in Los Angeles,
which we do every
we
weekend.
do it every weekend, and it happens to be Valentine's Day weekend, you got to do the love thing, right?
And it was our craziest weekend. Like, so much happened, so much was given out.
We should
So-
say TMZ After Dark.
On TMZ After Dark.
Our party on wheels in Hollywood.
The best party on wheels ever. And our first bus was hosted by Jerry Johnson, actress Jerry Johnson. And she is on the hit show Harlem. And
Okay.
she brought her wife. We really wanted a couple to host one of the Valentine's Day buses. And she
Keep the
brought
mood,
her wife.
keep the anthem going, right?
She was the perfect host. Her wife was like, she was dancing on her wife, and she took us to Beaches WeHo, which was like so lit. So that was an amazing bus. It was DJ'd by DJ Coach West. Her name was Coach West, and she brought a whistle too. Very cool DJ. And the second bus, things got extra wild. So we had musical artist Shelby Carter, and she brought the paparazzi. The paparazzi came, and like passengers got paparazzi.
Wait, the paparazzi got in the bus?
They were just outside the bus,
Outside
just
the
like
bus.
yeah.
Because if they got in the bus, they're paying.
Right. Yeah, exactly. So we were like, no, you got to buy tickets.
This is the most fun. I mean, this is like unbelievable.
There was a concert. She had a little concert on the bus, and she debuted her song "Roses," which was like perfect for Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day.
And
Keeping the
instead
anthem.
of ending with like a third bar for that tour, we ended at this cool speakeasy called Puzzle Bar, and it's on Sunset. And she had a little concert there. So the
Oh my
bus
God. I didn't know this.
Went to Puzzle Bar, and then she had a little concert there.
That's
in a TMZ After Dark first. We've never done this before, but it worked out so well. And then there's a Smash Burger next door, and they gave
Say no
everyone
more.
burgers.
They gave them burgers?
Yeah.
Burgers.
I tell you, lobster burgers.
Music.
Yeah, they
love,
which
roses.
Which one did they get the lobster at Katsuya?
That was at Katana, which was Friday
Katana.
night. And thank you to Katana because we didn't ask for that.
nuts.
They just we just want to
This
drink
is
there.
the best party in Hollywood, everybody. I'm telling you.
The best fed party also.
Okay.
Bigger and bigger.
Every weekend we put polls up on the website to find out how you feel about things that happened last week. We did it this weekend. Here are the results.
All right. Favorite James Vanderbeek role? Varsity Blues, Dawson's Creek, or Rules of
I
Attraction?
think they're going to say Dawson's
I'm going
Creek.
Varsity Blues, man. Come on. Yeah.
Yeah,
It was
they did.
online. I mean, yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, next. Lively versus Baldoni will go to trial. Yep, the hate is real, or nope, they're going to settle. I think they're going to say they're going to settle.
I think it's settled. They're going to say hate is real.
No, they did.
Hate is real.
Huh.
All right.
Bad news for them.
Jill Zarin fired for Bad Bunny rant. Unfair cancel culture or she had it coming? I was going to sing it.
Oh, totally. They're going to say she had it coming. I mean, just cause.
Yeah.
Okay, next. Cardi B rips ice. Dangerous rhetoric or I like it. It's going to be split 64-30 some.
Yes.
Oh.
That's
interesting.
That is very interesting.
That's really revealing. That is interesting.
Huh.
Okay, next.
Ja Rule's mid-flight pillow fight. Soft and fun beef or worst L ever? Remember, he got kicked off.
Yeah,
the
they're
plane.
going to say worst L ever. He did get kicked off the plane. Yeah.
I mean, threw a pillow and you got kicked off.
Okay, and we continue. Backstreet Boys campaign for next Super Bowl halftime. I want it that way or not the shape of NFL's heart.
See, those are
I got it.
Backstreet
I
Boys
got it.
songs.
I got it.
Yeah.
I got it. I think they're going to say they want it.
No.
God, people are such haters.
We kind of count on that.
I mean, they would be great. They would be great. Okay, let's end it here.
That's not the point.
Let's end it here.
Cheating Olympian's ex-girlfriend should take him back or move on.
You got to take the guy back. Come on, you got to take him.
No, you don't.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oops.
All right. Sorry. No goal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do
Where are we
F.
going?
I want
No.
it that way.
Who said that?
What song did she do where she says that?
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got it. Okay, that's helpful. Thanks so much, Adam. I appreciate it.
Well, getting a Taylor Swift shout out is either awesome or you're an ex-boyfriend. Luckily for Charlie Puth, he is not an ex-boyfriend of Taylor Swift's, but did get a shout out in her song Tortured. Which one was it? The Tortured Poets Department. Thank you very much, Alexa. Tortured Poets Department. So what did he think about that? He was on Dax Shepard's podcast, and here was his reaction.
The lyric on the Tortured Poets Department was, "We declared Charlie Puth should be a bigger artist."
That was very nice.
Yeah, so tell me how you take that, because my brain is so good at turning everything terrible.
I think it's a huge compliment. I did actually think that was AI at first, but then I listened to it and I knew it was real because of her diction and the way that she sang it, and it just felt like musically it felt human enough for it to pass as human. And I started to think about that. I thought to myself, well, what does that mean? Do I need to open up more in my music?
So I get the weird part about this is it a compliment?
Right. That's what Dax is working up to.
If you're an artist and somebody says, you should be bigger than you are,
right.
It's kind of like deflating.
That's exactly where Dax is
Yeah, I think a lot of people had the initial reaction that Dax did as well. But I mean, a lot of people are kind of connecting that line is the reason that Charlie Puth was able to sing the national anthem at the Super Bowl.
Are you kidding me?
It kind of makes that mean the Taylor Swift effect, like that.
You know, they said we're going to give Charlie Puth a break.
I mean, she signed off on it.
He's a big artist.
I mean, he
is a big artist, but I mean, the positive for Charlie, the positive way to take what Taylor said is, this guy is incredibly talented, and you guys out there in the public are idiots for him not being bigger.
Yeah, but he did say more in the interview.
It wasn't about Charlie, it was about the listening audience.
And you think they said, oh, poor Charlie, we're going to give him...
to help Charlie, that's what she meant.
But
did the NFL?
No, she may have meant that, but the NFL didn't pick him as a mercy blank, please.
Hey, it's Magda from Raleigh, North Carolina. I just want to say his reaction felt really real. The fact that he didn't overhype it or be like really egotistical, which is kind of surprising that he was so shocked considering how much of a popular artist he is. It just made him seem so humble and more relatable.
I don't want to get too personal. Did you say your name is Magda?
Yeah.
That's very close to a very charged political kind of thing. Did people ever kind of confuse that? Because that can either be really good or really bad for you.
No, not from my experience. I haven't had anybody confuse it.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Just you.
What else you guys want to talk about?
Hi, my name is Mimi. I'm from Boston, Massachusetts, and I'm just going to be talking about the Nancy Guthrie situation. This whole case is honestly very gut-wrenching. It's really sad seeing Savannah and her siblings going live and looking for help, finding her mother. It's going on 3 weeks, and it's honestly just very devastating to see that the FBI and the Sheriff's Department is working as hard as they can, and there's still no answers.
Yeah, it is desperate. Okay, what's G?
Hey, how you doing?
Okay.
Oh, he didn't actually do it? Punk. He signed her ass instead.
Okay, here we go. I love that. It takes us an hour and a half to get 2 blocks done, and then we do the rest in 17 minutes.
That's because we stopped talking to you guys.
True. That's true. Here we go.
Sorry.
Sorry.
It's his fault.
His fault. Here we go.
We had a very insightful conversation about the universe.
Yeah.
It took up some time.
It did. Here we go.
And you lost that conversation. All right. Gotta say, this is maybe the most bizarre autograph request I've ever seen, and I understand why Michael B. Jordan had the reaction that you're about to see, because you could take this, if you're Michael B. Jordan, suddenly someone presents this particular item to you and says, sign it, there's all kinds of things going through your head. Watch.
Can you sign my... Wait, can you sign this, please? My birth control? Please. No, please. Give me my phone. Thank you so
That's
much.
hysterical.
Wait, so he did not sign the birth control?
Oh, it
he
looked
signed
like
something else?
Oh, he didn't sign the birth?
He signed her
Why
phone.
didn't he sign the birth control?
Because next thing you know, that thing shows up in a court case. Look, he even signed it before. No.
Wait a minute. Do you think he literally?
No.
Do you think? Hold on. Do you think he literally processed a paternity action with that?
He should have just ignored it altogether. I don't know why he even pointed it
should have
out like he never
signed
saw it.
He should have signed
Nope.
it.
Run the other direction.
And then, boy, talk about a flex with her boyfriend. It's like, look who signed my birth control. See you tomorrow.
You could always take the weird and make it weirder.
Somebody goes, what is going on?
What?
This is insane.
Why are you assuming she has a boyfriend also?
He don't want to claim that birth control, LOL.
It could have been her
That doesn't...
Oh, or she could have just been...
You think the only people who... Oh, my God.
Whoever
you think the only people who are on birth control
Okay, so
are
whoever
people
you're
who-
messing around with. I don't know. I just said it, okay? Okay, I got to go do the other show. Nice talking to you guys. See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Oh, God.
Get some rest. Stay standing up.
Oh, God.
Somebody said, baby mama drama? I don't want to touch that either.
Nope.
Nope.
Run in the other direction.
Somebody said, do a poll on the birth control.
I don't really
Oh my God, Emmanuel
associate
said,
with a lot of people
Charles,
who
you
are
have
on birth
issues.
control. I don't really associate with those people anymore.
Anymore.
Or rather, they don't associate with me.
Somebody said, he smelled trouble and ran away.
Yep.
Yeah. Well,
You can't be Michael B. Jordan. Anybody says the words birth control around
He's-
him in a public setting.
you're
he's
PR
like,
trained to run.
Nope.
That's media training. Well, this has been a great Monday. Again,
It has been a Monday.
Charles, I'm sorry
By
you
the
don't
way-
really know a lot about physics in the universe. It makes me upset.
Oh my God. All right, can we really just
Yeah.
talk about this?
We can.
You know that the universe,
Is actively expanding.
right?
It is infinite.
It is infinite.
Confirmed.
There's no you don't get to the edge of it and fall off into nothingness, right?
Correct. I confirm.
Doesn't happen.
Yeah.
So you can't even say it's big because big makes it seem like you have a concept of some distance, some space.
Okay, fair.
You can't even conceive of the distance because it's fucking infinite.
Yep.
Right?
Yes.
So there are, I would say, there are probably millions of planets where there could be life.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's say there are tens of thousands where there's intelligent life, right?
Yeah.
Where you can actually have an organic being created that has intelligence. Now, let's say it's even 10,000.
Okay.
It's the rough number. Over what? It's not even possible to conceive of how giant the environment is.
I
And I hate even using the
completely
word giant.
understand.
So it's literally when people say, find a needle in a haystack. Okay, give me a haystack and I will dig through it and I could probably find the needle. The universe is needle in a haystack to the 10 billionth power.
Okay, fine. You have to find a needle in a haystack. You can use a magnet, zoop, and suck that needle right out of the haystack.
Right.
What if there is an equivalent to that that is so far beyond your ability to
Right.
comprehend
That some other
intelligent life?
civilization has created a organic being magnet
Yes.
that they can
And they're-
just point to the heavens and
That's what
it's
I'm
going to
saying.
go
I think
boom.
you're
We're going in that
underestimating.
direction for 3 billion
Million-
light years,
Mhm.
and then we're gonna
But
find them.
A light year to them
I know.
may also be
I
a
totally get that.
millisecond.
Totally get it. They travel at speed
Yeah.
of light.
So where's the argument? You don't believe that that's possible?
I think all of those things that you just said are possible,
Yeah. Thanks.
but extremely unlikely. And even if it's possible, even if they do have this organic being's magnet,
Mm-hmm.
that they have an interest in finding those organic beings, because also they may be just chilling doing their thing and they're not like we
us.
must go find other places, right? We're trying to find other places because whatever. That's our thing. Maybe that's not their thing. So they've got to exist. Then they have to want to find other organic beings. Then they have to have the technology to actually find those organic beings. Then they have to have the technology to travel light years and survive it.
Oh, somebody said something interesting.
Right?
They're
All
saying
those things.
it's
By the way,
probable versus
all of
possible.
all of those things are possible. I agree. But the longer that list of possible things needs to be, then you're decreasing the probability of it actually happening.
I understand
You get that part, right?
Yes, of course. What is the last bit of the argument?
Hit him with it. Hit him with it. Anakin.
Here.
Are you lending me? You're lending me yours. Okay. Mike, but
Not awkward at all.
No, not at all. But the way we understand
Where's HR?
light speed. Well, don't make a big song and dance about it. The way we understand light speed is that you have to travel at the speed of light for an X amount of time, right?
Right.
Even if you had the technology to travel at the speed of light for X amount of time, that amount of time passes.
And will you be
relative
alive?
to where you're trying to go.
And will
so
you?
So there could very well be all of those characteristics that you said, that there is an intelligent life form out there, that they do have an interest, and that they have the technology.
This is where you're wrong.
But when they go far enough to get to us,
they are in suspended animation while they're, right. Oh, we're gone by the time they get here.
By the time they
well,
get here.
you got to remember, they're advanced, right? They're ahead of us. So them even seeing us
would be very difficult.
Now you're talking about bending time. You're right. So it's not, then there's also that. There's also the whole time-space continuum.
If you have the ability...
do we not see that the probability is getting extremely low?
Of course, but I like to have hope that these things are incredibly...
I don't doubt that they exist. I doubt
but, wait, on the other...
And I hope that when I wake up tomorrow morning, I'll be 6'5".
It's possible. It's not probable, but it's possible. I'd like to think that in the vastness of the universe.
I don't actually wish that, by the way. I feel like there's a lot of bad
Somebody
stuff
commented today that I was really tall.
There's a lot of bad stuff that comes with being very tall.
Yeah, it's really cold. It's lonely at the top. I think if you the vastness of the universe.
Hey man.
Mazel tov. In the vastness of the universe, I think that there are infinite possibilities of combinations of things that could be happening. I think that this is highly probable that somewhere in the vastness of this, this infinite universe.
That they're here, that they visited us here. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
That's the part that is...
Because we all agree.
I 100% agree that there are tens of thousands of other civilizations. That's how I started.
Wormholes,
right?
Is the comment saying.
Oh boy, here we go. I'm done. I can't. I've tried.
Thanks for coming to work today, Charles. We had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Folks, it's Monday.
That is a theory.
Clearly, I won that argument tenfold. I'm the smartest physicist in the office. I'm way taller than everyone as well. And with that, I leave you all. Have a happy, fabulous Monday. We'll see you tomorrow morning.